I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people. Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chai, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Detroit, the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee is Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVB, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr. BBC, baby.
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ at Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chick Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people, there is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another beautiful Friday morning. It's a late one. I do apologize. You know, this is what I be telling you about having a good woman. You know, when the wife's away, it's chaos, man. You need the backbone in the facility in order for things to run properly, man. I'm behind like a motherfucker because we a team, we a unit, you know? And without my teammate, there's a lot of shit to be done. Solo dolo, Scarface, no Manolo, but that's what we're here for. We're here solo dolo. We're here to talk boxing. We're about 10 days out, right? Where we at? 19th, yes, sir. give or take. Couple days out from the big fight with Xander Zayas and Ennis. And yeah, man, big fight on the horizon. Seems like this is what the community wanted to talk about. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and get to talking and break down this fight and make sure that everybody knows. We got a big fight coming up next Saturday. Ennis challenging the unified world champion, Xander Zayas. And looks like it's going to be a good fight, man. You know, it's a lot of hype behind it. Boots definitely building it up, saying Xander's nowhere near his level. So it's kind of adding pressure on his shoulders and a lot of anticipation on his performance. You know, because I'm anticipating it for sure. Like, what is he going to do? How widely is he going to separate himself? The way that he's talking, it's like Xander is nowhere near his level. So, yeah, man, this is what we're here for. The big fight, because let's be real, there just hasn't been many big fights since January, really. The Shakur Teo, probably your biggest one. But, you know, we got one of the most important fights for sure of 2026 approaching. Next Saturday is going to be a fight party. It's the kind of fight that boxing fans claim they want, because this is the best fight in the best. It's two undefeated fighters, two champions in their prime. Even though Boots is a former champion at 47, he is a champion, or was a champion. He's still in his prime. Two fighters willing to risk it all. Xander, for sure, getting in there with what people are calling a generational talent in Boots Ennis. There was no marinating, no building up. The marination, that was with Virgil Ortiz. That wasn't with Xander Zayas. Xander, he went in there when he seen Virgil drop the ball. When he seen Virgil drop the ball, Xander stepped right in and stole the big payday. Now, I say big payday because Boots claims he's the biggest payday in the division and that all these guys want to face him because of that. So Xander Zayas, Jaron Boots Ennis are about to collide, lock horns, get it in on June 27th, live on DAZN. Don't forget, you can use my link to buy this pay-per-view if you are not already part of the DAZN Ultimate Package, which truly you should. And look, if I want to make money, I need you to use the pay-per-view link. But I prefer you to get value. I'm a value guy myself. So I believe that the value is in the DAZN Ultimate Package. You know? I would rather you get the DAZN Ultimate Package so that you can get every bit of the DAZN fights. And they're making Saturday night fights a thing again. And this fight, it feels different because the winner, he just doesn't leave with the belt. The winner may have a legitimate claim at becoming a future face of boxing. Xander, without a doubt, if he wins, he becomes a Puerto Rican superstar. Without a doubt. Xander, if he wins, arguably might be on the heels of Miguel Cotto. with one win because of who Boots is and all of the hype behind him, plus his accolades. He's already accomplished. He's already done something in his career. So the win for Xander over the next phenom, the former champ, the former unified, the former lineal, I don't know that Miguel Cotto has a bigger win over someone like that. Did Cotto beat someone on that level? Did Pedraza beat someone on the Boots Ennis level? With one win, you've got a Puerto Rican superstar in Xander Zayas, a fighter who has been groomed since 16 by Top Rank, turning professional under that matchmaking. And now the leash is off. The leash is off. But across the ring stands the Philadelphian, Jaron Boots Ennis, clearly one of the most gifted fighters, but waiting for that opportunity to prove his greatness. And this is it. Now he's attempting to become a 2-division world champion, and in one shot, he can become unified. In one shot. So, why this fight matters? Because it's a rare occasion of two undefeated fighters ready to mix it up. Look at Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and all the up and down. First, Shakur said 144. Devin said 147. Everybody said, oh, meet him halfway. Now he wants to meet you halfway. You say, yeah, you go dark. Everybody's knocking on Shakur's door. Where you at? Not the case with Xander and Boots. Not the case with Xander and Boots. Xander, he's ready to scrap. And he was hunting down any and everybody in the division who was willing to fight. But phone lines are open if you're looking to call in. And voice your opinion. Discord available, X Spaces available. We got Joshua, member for 27 months on the prospect level. Boots top 10 pound for pound after next Saturday. Speak head emoji. And this is what I'm saying. This is why Xander has the opportunity to catapult himself into superstardom. See, no one is calling Xander top 10 pound for pound. No one is saying he would be top 10 pound for pound if he beats Boots. All the hype and all the glory goes to Boots. But if Zayas can do the unthinkable, he becomes an overnight success story. But it's not going to be easy. Standing in front of him is obviously Jaron Boots Ennis, a man with unlimited skill and athleticism, a guy that many believed could potentially beat Terrence Bud Crawford. Some still believe that. But in order for people to continue to believe, he's going to have to do damage to Zayas in a way that we know Bud would have done. But phone lines are open and we got Mr. Hill. What it do?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What up?
Never mind, man. I'm gonna say both of them gonna become superstar, bro. Win or lose. I think let me take that back. Let me take that back. If Jaron lose the fight, I think his name gonna be built as a hype. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But if Xander either win or lose, I still think he becomes a superstar. Um, Xander, I always gave Xander a lot of flap. You know what I mean? Me and used to go back and forth. I used to call in and be like, man, I don't know what you see in Xander. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't. And I was picking him. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm changing up, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Boots, bro. Uh, and the reason I'm gonna go with Boots, I just think, bro, his footwork, bro. I can't keep going. I know I call myself the underdog and stuff like that. I get that, man. But man, Boots got some skills, bro. I mean, I don't see Xander handling. I see that Boots gonna turn Xander a lot. Gonna do a lot of combinations, and Boots like to get his get back. So I can just see Xander trying to get something in, either a jab or a straight, and he might get it in, and Boots gonna come right back in, but he gonna throw combinations with it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like his combination work is a lot better. His footwork is a lot better. I mean, I just feel like he's faster than Zayas. Um, bro, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think I think Zayas gonna end up moving up after this fight. I don't see him staying at 154. I feel like he say that he chose Boots to fight, but I really feel like that weight going. I think the weight really bothering him. I don't. That's just my feeling. My own opinion of what I feel or whatever. But I just feel like the weight bothering him,
So I
man. I
trust.
think after this fight, I think it was more of like a cash out. Oh man, let me go ahead and cash out of this division because I know that I can't make 154. And he's what, 22, 23 years old? He's still growing. You know what I mean? So I just feel like they were his, you know what, to prove myself I'm the best, let me go ahead and go to the best, and I'm gonna end up moving up to 160. What he need to do, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But as a superstar, he gonna still be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him that, and he's still gonna be a good fighter. You know what I mean? But he just gonna get beat by a greater fighter. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna take up too much time, man. That's all, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm already locked in, bro.
All right, Jay. All right.
All right.
I'm shocked you ain't going with the underdog story. You usually pick underdogs. Here you are on the other side. He on the other side, man. It's all good, though. Phone lines are open. Discord available. X Spaces also available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. We have a poll going on our live chat, Power Chat. Salute King Born. Brooklyn, stand up. Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and start a poll here. Should we go with the regular? Who's going to win? Should we do a prediction poll? Should we do a cultural clash poll? They got this Puerto Rican Philly beef going on.
Ness, you hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, shout out to you, Ness, rocking out. Hey, what's the actual time now? Do you come like? Is it still 9 or are you like 9:30?
Yeah, yo, when my wife is not here, shit is tough. Shit is tough. It's tough.
Hey.
It's tough to get shit done alone.
It wasn't a shout out. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Nah, I know, man. Dropping the ball.
I was like, I checked 9. I was like, okay, maybe not today. Check 9:15. It's like, oh, damn. I was like, okay, I'll check later to see. But yeah, man, at least you here, bro. Friday is the day. Shout out to Al in the Bay for yesterday. Yo, he was, man, estaba cocinando.
A little bit.
And yeah, my man. But yeah, like what's Ennis Xander Zayas? That fight is fire, bro. Fuego. I have to go for Boots really, because I think he's got like. I mean, listen, it's simple as that. For me, if Boots managed to get his rhythm, if Xander doesn't manage to like to break his rhythm, I think Boots just gonna. I think he might stop him. Now, knowing Xander is a super intelligent fighter, and he's got all the tools to be able to like to kind of make it difficult for Boots. But yeah, if I have to put my money, I'll have to put it on Boots, man. Like he's dude is a super talented man. He's a it's hard to prepare for Boots, I believe. I think it's hard to prepare because you can come with anything. I think it's easier to prepare for.
Is it because of
Xander.
the athleticism? What you think
No,
makes
yeah,
it difficult to prepare for him?
It's not only the athleticism because Xander is really is athletic. That dude is athletic. He doesn't look like it, but he is. I think the reason why it's difficult to prepare for Boots. First of all, the dude can switch at any time, so that's one thing. Also, he's like when I watch Boots, I feel like he can change his speed at any moment. So he can go slow, then straight to fast, and back to slow. Like it's that rhythm to break. That's very difficult. But again, I think Xander's got the tool, but I think Xander's gonna try to frustrate him. I think that's the key. Have a good jab. Like his jab has to be on point. Like he's got to be on his A game with the jab, and yeah, he has to be able to frustrate Boots, and then he can maybe get the points. But yeah, man, Boots is man, he's different, bro. I think he's different, and even though he's not my favorite fighter, but when I watch Boots, his box office, the dude feels like he can turn it up at any moment, and you're in trouble. So, but I just hope it's a great fight because Xander, I really like Xander, man. Xander is my favorite fighter from Puerto Rico, man. He's you know, is very educated with a he's got all the fundamentals. Like, listen, if I had like if I have to tell someone to watch a fighter to get all the fundamentals, I would just say like look at Xander. That's the one. If you want to like get all the fundamentals, look at Xander fighting. He's got it all. Just Boots is different, man. However, I believe it's gonna be a great fight. I'm not sure about the stoppage, but if someone stops someone, that will be Boots stopping Xander. Um, Apart from that, like a superstar, listen, Boots. For me, Boots is already a star to me. It's just the accolade. He needs to like just get more accolade. But for me, it's already a star. Xander, if he beats Boots, bro, I mean, they will talk about Xander as a next Miguel Cotto, man. If he beats Boots, he's the Puerto Rico star for sure. Like he's a superstar, definitely. So before I finish, I just want to say like Boots is more under pressure than Xander because if Boots loses, bro, he's gonna get all the backlash crazy. Like they're gonna talk about him like hype job and shit like that. I wouldn't because I know the dude is a phenomenon, but I know how boxing fans work. So yeah, Boots is under pressure. I ain't gonna lie. Xander can still lose. They're gonna say like he was young. They're gonna give him reason. I wouldn't give him those reasons because Xander's an established fighter. Like, I mean, he's been like with Top Rank since like 15, 16 years old or something like that. So he's been like, he's been um, let's say, developed. But yeah, man, Boots definitely under pressure. Xander, I think he's less under pressure. Even if he loses, they're gonna say, yeah, he lost to Boots. If he Boots loses, he say, oh damn, he lost to like a 23 years old, like a dude who's just like super young, like So yeah, man. But yeah, like Sean, your man Sean Zitel, like he had some backlash because he was saying that Xander's victory is better for boxing. I see where it's coming from because that would say like
backlash. Who was mad?
Like I don't know. Like he's got probably Boots fans or whatever. I don't know.
But I can see it, bro. Listen.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican fighters have huge followings. Look at fucking. I know y'all hate to bring it up, but look at Berlanga. Never won, but keeps winning.
Yeah, I hear you. That's what I said. Like I see the side of Sean.
But Boots is different, though. We haven't seen somebody from Philly sell tickets like that since Danny, and I don't even think Garcia did it in his hometown. He was doing it in the Barclay, which is also amazing because it's away from home. But Boots brought him out in his home. But those numbers went down. The best was the first. The best was Avenesian with 14,000. Then they went to AC. It dropped, and then it kept dropping. It dropped like twice. So he needs a name for people to care. Those hard-to-pronounce names ain't going to sell no tickets.
I mean, to be honest, like, he got, like, a lot of people, like, tend to discredit the Lithuanian guy. What's his name?
Stanionis. But that's the point. Look, you are hardcore. You don't know his name. The Lithuanian guy. You ain't going to get no credit. You ain't going to become a superstar fighting dudes that people don't know. They can't. Nobody ever's going to say, remember that Lithuanian guy Floyd fought? No. No, they're going to say his fucking name because the guys Floyd fought are relevant.
But Ness, you have to be real. Like, Xander wasn't super famous either.
He's not famous at all. He just has the following because that's how Mexico and Puerto Rico are.
But that's going to be the same. That's what
he's got a little bit of buzz ever since he signed with Bad Bunny. But,
yeah.
he don't got the following like that. He's trying to build it.
But that's what I'm saying. So if he beats Xander, they're going to say, like, oh, yeah, he beat, like, someone that's, like, that's not... I don't think like Xander's gonna.
Yeah, but Xander isn't a name, but he's a unified champ. So yes, they're gonna say he didn't beat a name, but they're still gonna give him credit for beating a unified champ. In my opinion.
Trust me, Ness, they won't give him that credit. You'll see. You'll see how it works. It'll be like, yeah, he beat a good fighter, a solid fighter, but it's not. He didn't beat like what you call that? What was the name? The ring, like a ring champ or like an established fighter that beat like a lot of names. It's gonna be like that. But I don't, that's boxing. That's how it is, man. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, for me, I see what Sean is saying, Sean Zitel, when he's saying like it's good for boxing. The part that is right. Is
well,
like,
you ain't make his point. You just keep saying he's saying. You ain't say what he said or why he said it.
No, Sean said like that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you now, Sean. The part that I agree with him is that when he says like, if Xander wins, it's good for boxing because it will like encourage people that have like maybe are considered as an underdog to take that risk. You feel me? So that kind of encourage people to do that. But on the other side, the reason why I say it's not the negative side of what he's saying is that if Boots loses, they're going to say, like, someone that's really, really good is just a hype job. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, boxing is a night. He's the better man on that night. He doesn't, he can be, like, even better than someone, but on that night, you might be just, like, and like, people might have injuries that we don't know, like, shit like that. So, like, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of like, people are going to say, like, if Boots loses, a lot of people are going to throw him away, man. And it shouldn't work like that. So that's the part where I disagree with Sean. But I see both sides, you know what I'm saying? But that's my call, man. I appreciate you, Ness, I took a lot of your time, but I appreciate you.
I don't think the underdog ever needs encouragement. They always take the fight. So...
No, remember they try to protect their O. Remember that. You know that.
Again, the underdog always takes the fight. And if you can't piece it together, I'll give you more data.
No,
the underdog always gets paid less, right? So the underdog always gets a major payday, right?
Oh yeah.
Like Xander's the underdog, but he's getting paid to be the underdog.
Yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, like a lot of promotion company, they would say like, just get that little, a little fight between, just get like that little bag and then go to that big bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's called marination.
Yeah. But it's still like a check. It's still like a check before the actual, dangerous fight, if you know what I'm saying.
Like, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about Xander. That's the part where I agree with Sean, but the other part is like,
Yeah, I think you misinterpreted what Sean was saying, because if I'm interpreting what you're saying, he's saying that Xander winning encourages underdogs to take the fight. So, yeah, I mean
underdog
there is no marination fight or get a bag in between this fight, because his goal is for Xander to encourage and dead marination, dead that in between fight. He's saying, look at the way Xander moved. Instead of going to get a little easy bag, he going straight into that big fight. If he can win, he would inspire other people to do that instead of listening to their management and getting that little itty bitty bag as a parting gift, then going to lose your belt as an underdog. He's going in with an underdog mentality that wants to win, not an underdog mentality, let me get this other bag in case I lose, because we know I'm going to lose. Well, I don't know if I'm going to lose, but I'm probably going to lose. So let me get this check where I know I'm going to win. Then if I go over there and I lose to him, I got 2 checks. Like, that's not how Xander moving, and that's why he want him to win, because other people will get inspired to stop fucking ducking.
Yeah,
stop taking the fight and trying to be Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, 7 years of fucking promotion and shit.
That's the part I agree with him. It's just the Boots part saying like, if Boots wins.
Well, that's true though. If Boots loses, he's gonna get called the hype job. Like, you know that, I know it.
That's why.
It's that you're not supposed to lose. It ain't nobody's fault. If Xander does the unthinkable, that's credit to Xander. But Boots has been called a generational talent. You can't just lose to Xander, who's relatively unknown outside of signing the fucking Bad Bunny. People don't know him. You got to be in boxing to know him.
But that's what I'm saying. If Boots if Boots loses, that means like even a generational talent we cannot see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if
what you mean we cannot see?
It means like even if the eye test, it means that the eye test is gonna be wrong.
Yeah. Fucking eye tests need to die anyway. I hate that motherfuckers always believing in that bullshit. I want to show and prove. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me.
Don't tell me.
Make me a believer. Make me a believer. Show me you a generational talent. Knock fucking Xander head off. You said it's big. You said he don't move. Knock his fucking head off.
But that's to sell the fight, Ness. That we know that. That's to sell the fight.
Hey, keep selling. You're going to sell more if you knock that motherfucking block off.
But I have to say, like, even like looking at Boots, he might lose. I mean, I don't think he's going to lose, but even if he loses, the dude is super talented. It's like, there's no, I mean, I can't front. The dude is super talented. And he's box office to me. But, that's my opinion, bro. As usual, I just appreciate the time. And I keep listening to the others, man.
All right,
Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Tito La Voz, what's up?
What up?
What's
man,
good?
That was a long-ass call.
Yeah, man, talking that boxing.
Yeah, man, y'all made some good points there, man. I almost forgot my call, man, what I was going to talk about. But, this gives me, the fight coming up between Xander and Boots gives me like it reminds me of Hamed versus Barrera or Hamed versus Kelly. You know, I know you're not a historian, but in both of these fights, Hamed did great and he did horrible. You know what I mean? So and the reason why Hamed reminds me of Boots is because he's unpredictable, unorthodox, super talented. You know how much talent versus how much fundamental skill he has still hasn't been tested, in my opinion. Right? He's been ahead. He's been head and shoulders above everyone else he's fought. Now, is it because of his skill set and his talent, or is it because of his, or is it just because pure talent? Right? I don't know. But Xander is the best test against that because fundamentally sound, not a super athlete, very athletic, but not a super athlete. And I feel like it's all I want to see is a good scrap, man. Of course, I'm rooting for cousin Julio because I fucks with him, and him beating Boots does make him a superstar. He already set the groundwork by signing with Big Bunny, got him in front of a whole bunch of eyes, right? And by beating Boots, I mean I don't know how el público. I don't know how the general public is gonna value him beating Boots. Because again, Boots is the challenger, am I right? So in the
Yeah, he's a
history books,
challenger, but he's the challenger, but he's the A side. You heard him. You know, you
for
got to
sure.
go through me to get a big fight.
Yeah, but the A side don't exactly correlate to the general public and their opinion, right? They don't know that. A side is a business term, right? That's the person that sets the
Not really. The
conditions.
general
That's the
public
person
knows
who
the
gets the
A
lion's
side.
share.
No.
You
The A
think
side
so?
is the popular one, bro. What are you talking about?
I don't know, man. Maybe in Philly, maybe in the East Coast, but
What are you
I
talking about,
mean,
bro? Is Canelo the A
I don't
side?
know.
Is he popular? Yes.
Always.
Is Shakur the A side? Is he popular? Yes.
But
The people I'm naming, do they sell tickets and are they the A side? Ryan, Devin. Yes.
yeah, man, but
Yes. Navarrete.
you're gonna
Yes.
compare Boots to Canelo?
I just said Navarrete too, bro. Like you just not listening.
Yeah, but
A
none of these.
side. A side.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. If he,
What don't you know?
it
Where
was
the fuck
true-
has Xander done 14,000 tickets at?
No. I'm not talking to. I'm not trying to elevate Xander. What I'm saying is, I don't know if beating Boots is gonna really people are gonna understand what happened. Fuck casuals. I'm talking about the lane, the lane, the guy that thinks that De La Hoya's still fighting, right? The people that barely watch boxing, the people that watch Tank fight, right? And how are they gonna fucking know? Like, how are they gonna?
Bro, the people
buy
that watch Tank
t-shirts,
fight no boots.
you know, I don't know.
He was
I don't
on
know
his
about that.
undercard. What do you mean you don't know? You just saying shit.
No,
He
man,
was on his
I don't
undercard.
trust.
He knocked out
I
Villa on
thought
his
well,
undercard.
well, maybe in California, motherfuckers ain't really fucking with Boots like
Yeah,
that, right?
maybe
But I
it's
talk to
you.
casuals,
Maybe
and
you
they
ain't
don't
fucking
just
with
all
boots.
fucking talk. No.
Yeah.
I don't have any feeling towards any of these cats. You know, I troll and say I'm fucking with cousin Julio because the code shit funny to me, but I don't really. What I want to see is competitiveness. That's what I want to see. And I don't like people downgrading fighters. Period. I just don't know if that is gonna move the needle for Xander. Um, and maybe it's his personality. I don't know, but like I said, I don't see Boots as this big huge star. Now, he beats Xander. That'll solidify him, I think, because Xander is the test. He's the barometer. He's the thermostat, or not thermostat, but the thermometer. He's the guy that is going to legitimize Boots. I don't know if Boots is the guy that's going to legitimize what's the name, Xander. Um, you know, and I don't know how big the Puerto Rican population is, man. I know they stand behind their people heavy. You know what I mean? But how much of the population is the Puerto Rican community? You know, I mean, Boots already got the Philly Ricans switching sides, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
I don't know.
Man, I've seen a lot of the shit come across my page all the time. The Philly Ricans are fucking with Boots. A lot of them say so, you know? So, like I said, man, I don't know how big of a star Boots actually is right now, man. You know, I don't know if he moves the needle for Xander. I know that in my eyes, Boots beats Xander.
You hilarious, bro, like with this call. Name
Man,
5 people bigger than fucking Boots. Like, you're crazy right now. This is just ridiculous. You don't think
to the casual
you don't
or
think Boots is a big win? Yeah, go ahead. Look at the names you about to mention. This is gonna be hilarious. He's about to it's about to dawn on him after he finishes 5th name how big Boots is because he's got to fucking mention superstars. Man. Go ahead with the first one that I already heard you say.
No. To you,
go ahead with the first one. You said fucking Tank. Go ahead with Tank. You're going to say fucking Canelo next, and that's what you fucking comparing him to. That's your answer right there. He's a fucking star. You're trying to compare him to superstars. This guy's crazy. And he's still trying. The shovel is crazy. The shovel, y'all got to let the shovel fucking go. Just drop it on the floor.
I'm going to let the shovel go. I'm going to let the shovel go, but what I'm saying is, dude, I don't think he's getting on the Tonight Show, man. You know?
But Ryan could get on the Tonight Show for beating fucking Barrios.
Ryan got on the Tonight Show because he's on Instagram, bro. He's an Instagram model.
I mean, I thought he had to win the belt to get there. He been on Instagram, and he been having 12 million followers.
Maybe. Like I said, he beat Xander. He got 2 belts. Maybe he gets on. I doubt he gets on there though. He just don't have the personality for it. Ryan has it. Ryan has a personality. Whether it's PEDs or not, it is what it is, man. Hey, but that's my call. I just pulled up to the job site. I got to run. Peace to the chat.
Ryan got it. Boots don't got it. Ryan cheated. Boots didn't cheat. Ryan's inconsistent. Boots isn't inconsistent. But Ryan got it. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. It's crazy. Discord available. X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. We got Nike Hendricks. What up?
Yo, you got me next?
We got you.
I'm be quick, man. You know, man, the 9 to 5 guy. But shouts out to you, Ness. The last caller, what the fuck is he talking about, man? That's bullshit. Like, if he really gonna say when Xander beat Boots, it'll put Xander up there. But if Boots beat Xander, it don't put him up there. Xander a fucking unified champ. Why wouldn't it put Boots up there? And he moved up. Like, that's that Spanish bias right there. When he said California, and I hear it in his dialect, he's Spanish. So he's biased in that way. I see that already. And then when you told the nigga to name stars, he know he was burying himself. That motherfucker said, not the people who still think De La Hoya fighting and watch Tank, but then you name Tank. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, come on with the bullshit. I just know this gonna be a good ass fight, man, between Boots and Xander. And if it ain't, it is what it is, but we think it's gonna be a good ass fight because of the 2 fighters. Like, you know, man, I like Boots by decision, but Xander a good fighter. He's unified champ. He's on that level. Like, no motherfuckers can't be trying to bullshit Xander, man. Like, I'm black as hell, but hey, don't bullshit Xander, man. And don't do that bullshit talking about if Xander beat Bootsy up there, but if Boots beat Xander, he not. Because what the fuck? If Xander beat Boots, how he gonna make him get up there if Boots are nobody to him? If Boots ain't this type of person and this, then the motherfucker said, Ryan got it, no matter if he cheated or not. That just let me know the type of person he is, bro. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Then Roy Jones was my favorite fighter till I found out that motherfucker cheated. Once I found out Roy Jones cheated and got caught and popped dirty, he's off my list, bro. Like, off my fucking list. Canelo, hell of a fighter. He popped dirty. He ain't on my list. Like, it's just plain and simple. You pop dirty, you off my list. You gotta be a clean fighter to be on my list, because everybody got their own criteria. And I see his criteria don't matter if you cheat or not. That's some bullshit right there, bro. And I don't understand these motherfuckers, man. That motherfucker really said Boots is not a star. And then you tell this nigga to name the star of the superstar. This motherfucker said Tank. And then you killed him because he didn't even say Canelo. So I knew that was gonna be his second name. Because when you said you was gonna say Canelo, then the motherfucker said, "Yeah, I'll put down the shovel." Fuck out of here, bro. So I'm gonna keep listening in, man. I just had to get that motherfucker off, man. 'Cause that was some bullshit. That's my call, man.
All right, Nike Hendrix in the building. If you're watching this on YouTube, listen, it's absolutely free. We need your assistance to get some visibility. If you can do so, take 5 seconds out of your time, hit the thumbs up, and share the show. This way we can get some more callers that'll get us through the workday, man. We trying to get through that workday. We got the first super chat of the day, Jalil, $2. Oh, a boots topic. You know how I'm coming. Boots emoji. Back with another fat $20. Drop a bomb for the dub. It's crazy how we look at Boots as a quiet and non-social media dude, but is it true? No, excuse me. But is it more, or has Boots and his team been promoting this fight way more than Xander and Top Rank has, even with Xander's Bad Bunny backing? I don't know. I don't know that any one team has been promoting more than the other. I feel like DAZN is heavily promoting. They're pushing the fight. They're pushing the fight for real internally. Big Herm, $2. If Boots lose, what's his Earl type excuse? Wasn't his night? Jalil back with another one. Pound for pound, number one in the chat, $5. Back to back $1 million gates, but Boots not that big. I mean, the ticket sales did drop. You made 14,100, then you dropped to 9,000, bro. So, you gotta say that. I didn't say he's not that big. I said he's big. I was trying to fight with Tito for not seeing the bigs. Z Pacino with the $5. John Ingram is in a dogfight. Watch the mother effing face-off interview, and his opponent was talking spicy with conviction. He gonna stop Ingram. Both come in a box emoji. I don't know about stopping Ingram. Jalil gifted 5 memberships to you lucky individuals. Salute Jalil for being generous. Phone lines are open. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. We got AC in the building.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. This good Friday, bro. You got to know it, man. Yeah, bro. As far as the topic, man. First off, bro. Personally, bro. This fight, whoever wins, obviously it would do more for Xander than it would for Boots because Boots is damn near 30, and this is like his first big fight. And Xander is 23. He's the younger dude who probably has 15 plus years to go, and he can make more and more big fights. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be obvious. The younger dude who winning would be better because he has more one rate than the old dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Usyk beating like Moses Atama beating Usyk would mean more than Usyk beating Moses Atama. Because Moses Atama is 21. That boy could be champion for a fucking decade. Usyk probably got like 2 more fights. You know what I'm saying? It's not that difficult to understand. But yeah, man, I know you was asking. You asked what Tito about like who's popular. Like didn't fucking Keyshawn do like fucking 14,000 in Virginia? Didn't Xander?
No.
How much you do
Keyshawn
it?
did 10. And that's a lot. And that's a lot. But 14 is 14.
He just did 10 in country ass Virginia. Didn't fucking Xander just do like $1 million gate in Puerto Rico, bro? Like
yeah,
with a box? You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney, didn't he do like $1 million gate in San Francisco and shit like that? Like it's a lot. Like personally, bro, I don't think none of these dudes is no stars. They have the potential to be, but you have to actually make fights. Like, you know what I'm saying? Superstars make
Bro, but
superstar
selling
fights.
a
So like,
$1 million gate, you are a star. Now about it, they don't never
man,
sold the million, homie.
man, I get you, bro. I understand that point. You know what I'm saying? I guess when we talk about stars, you think of like the fucking Canelos and the Floyds and the Mannys and the shit like
And
that.
when
You know what
you
I'm saying?
talk about
Whereas
star,
like,
you thinking of movie stars. You got to keep it within niche.
oh, so you just mean like a nigga who's popular? Okay, all right, cool.
I
Yeah,
mean,
all right,
I
okay.
mean, a star in boxing ain't a movie star. Like you can't compare Floyd Mayweather to Chris Hemmingsworth. It's two different things. One motherfucker is Thor. The other dude is self-made. Is impossible.
See, me personally, man, I haven't conformed to this new mindset. So me personally,
What mindset?
a star in boxing has always been the nigga who's making the superstar fights and shit like that. Not just, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit comes
Okay,
with it. It's
okay,
been hella niggas popular and shit
but
like
that's
that.
what I'm
And
saying.
that's
Floyd's biggest fight is 5 million. Hemmingsworth's movie is like 500 million.
I think you not okay. Hold on. So let me
Yeah,
explain
maybe
it
I'm
like
not
this.
understanding you then.
Like uh, like Boots, he did 14 something in Philly, but didn't sell shit on pay per view or nothing like that. Wasn't that, or was that like a regular zone fight? You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, he might do good. He don't sell no pay per views and no shit like that. Like Devin Haney, he don't really sell no pay per views. You know what I'm saying? We call these dudes stars, but they is not making no numbers or doing no sales like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of these dudes have the potential to be stars, but you have to make it's always about the fight, bro. It's the dance partner, bro. Every superstar has always had dance partners. That's what makes them the star. It's not just me versus random XYZ. That's cool. That shows you that if these dudes is really taking fights, them motherfuckers could really, really be big. Like, come on, man. If you can get 14,000 fighting what standing on this, bro. Like if you're making way bigger fights than that, bro, it should be obvious that you're gonna get way more numbers. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why you don't
But
click
this
like that.
is a bigger fight. Boots is way bigger.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
Xander is way bigger than Stanionis. So we gonna see
Oh yeah,
here.
nah, that's for sure. See, we getting sidetracked anyway. I wasn't even trying to stay on that for too long. But yeah, bro, like the winner, I feel like personally, bro, the winner is going to have to make two more at least fights on this level to really cross over and be a big superstar for real, bro. Because like it's a sustained dominance. You have to keep it up. Like a lot of these dudes have one or two halfway decent fights, and then the rest of their fights just be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to keep like the winner has to keep making your fights like this, bro. The winner got to go after fucking Virgil or Fundora or some shit like that. And keep that up and keep it in the rope, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that's the short sighted shit that we be doing nowadays. Like people think all it takes is one. It don't take one fight. One fight don't make you. It's not gonna make you into a superstar, bro. It's multiple fights. You have to keep going, keep making these same type of fights over and over and over and over and over and over again, bro. Like that's how it's always worked, bro. Like that's why all of the top dogs in boxing, the number one, two, the top five superstars at any given time typically tend to have the most stacked resumes or the most accomplishments and accolades in the sport at any given time, bro. If you really look at it, it's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I do think both guys have the potential. Xander, because he's younger and then he's did the Super Bowl shit, he has a little bit more potential. But I think both of these dudes do have a lot of potential to actually be big and cross over, but you got to keep this shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest point that I'm trying to emphasize. You got to keep the shit up, bro. Keep it going. Keep making these big fights over and over and over and over again, bro. You know what I'm saying? We done seen plenty of dudes go on like 5 to 10 year runs where they straight just taking nothing but top tier fights, basically every fight. You know what I mean? That's how it works. That's how you get into the casual people's mind for them to come out and buy your fights because they know, oh shit, every time this dude fighting, he fighting this dude. Like it's not just your name, bro. It's your name and who you're fighting. You gotta fight a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I think if the winner, whoever it is, keeps the shit up, goes on, they have to really go on a run, bro, and make a couple more fights in a row, back to back to back, and that's the shit that's really gonna make them pop and make a crossover, not just one fight. As far as this fight, man, I personally feel like it might be more interesting than people really kind of give credit for. I mean, like they call Boots a generational talent and all this shit, but like you have to prove that shit, bro, with your opponents. You know what I'm saying? That's how you prove that you are actually that generational type of fighter by beating the dudes in your generation that they consider on your level or that they hype up and consider elite fighters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like like Boots, man, I like the Stanley on this fight. You know what I'm saying? I like this the fucking Xander fight, but that's really all he got for real. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a negative for him because he's fucking damn near 30 now. And he's like I think his birthday is the day before the fight or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Um like with Xander, like I said, that man back to back to back basically has been making fights where it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So he's steady building. Plus, you know, like I said, the little Super Bowl shit, a lot of people gonna pay attention from that shit. Like he is doing what you're supposed to do right now at an early point. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that like yeah, he has a way more potential. Yes, it would be better for the sport for that boy to win and keep making fights for the next fucking decade and shit like that. I have been looking at a little bit of the training videos from both guys, man. Like I feel like this shit gonna be a good fight, bro. Xander look good, man. Boots look good as well, bro. I'm probably gonna pick Boots in this fight, you know what I'm saying? But I might sprinkle a little something on the upset depending on how the odds look, bro. Cause like that boy Xander, he's a skilled fighter, man. With his movement, you gotta think nobody likes dealing with people who move. That shit is an annoying style to deal with. So that's gonna probably be an issue. Seeing Boots like with the Karen fight, everybody's gonna keep referencing that shit, you know what I'm saying? But everybody has trouble with dudes who try to box and move and just stay on the outside and shit, jab you up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I do think style wise, this could be an intriguing fight, but I do think fans do have to give hella credit to whoever wins this shit because this is one of the top tier matchups that we gonna get this year, man. Two relatively young dudes, even though Boots isn't that young. You know what I'm saying? Two unbeaten dudes. They trying to prove that shit, man, and that's the type of shit that we need, bro. The type of shit that we got to get behind in the sport, bro. When you got two dogs who really willing to fight, bro, you got to come out and support that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to ramble, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on this hard thing right now. I was in the middle of some gas, bro, so I'm kind of like in multiple places at once. But shout out to y'all, man. Y'all be blessed. This Good Friday, bro. And you got to know it for sure.
All right, Chant. Appreciate you. Vega, what up?
I'm sorry. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, man. Appreciate the show. Salute to the chat. I love those girls there. Yeah. In regards to the topic, man, big fight, bro. Big fight. Very exciting. Looking forward to it. Ever since they made the fight, it's something that I've had penciled in my calendar. This is what boxing is supposed to be about. Two of the best, two of the best guys linking up, making a fight happen, not going on YouTube channels, wasting our time, not having conversations more about what they said, but the conversation should be about the actual matchups. That's what we get. The talking doesn't matter. What these two, their preparation, what they've accomplished, and what they're looking to accomplish. That's what matters now. This is a big fight. This is a huge fight. This is what boxing's all about. Two guys trying to prove they're among the best. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says. The winner of this is definitely rocking themselves into superstardom within the world of boxing. Definitely putting themselves on people's pound for pound list, top 10, top 8, whatever you want to say. Um, this this is it, man. In New York City, the mecca of boxing. This is it, guys. You got just two undefeated fighters looking to prove, looking to validate what they believe what they are, the best boxers. Um, Boots, man. You have to excuse me. I'm multitasking here, so sorry if I'm pausing. Um, Boots. I mean, the talent is undeniable. You can just see his quickness, his power, his ability to just make things happen out of nothing. It's certain things it just feels like you just can't teach, and that's what Boots has. Xander Zayas, man, a very cerebral fighter, very well schooled, very thoughtful. Doesn't do is never going to do too much more than what he needs to do. Um, and it's just truly both these guys really are. are babies grown into boxing, into men. Both started from a young age. Boots got two brothers. His dad boxed. Xander, when he moved over here to Florida from Puerto Rico, found a boxing gym. Uh, both came through the U.S. amateur system. I guess a lot of people just don't understand that these are actually two Americans fighting. Two guys grew up within American boxing, and this really is one of the best fights between two Americans we can get. So this is truly exciting. I love the card. Co-main event doesn't really do much for me, but I guess this Vargas kid really does pull in a lot of sponsorships and ticket sales. So he's there fighting a New Yorker. I love the Ben Whitaker versus Popeye Rivera. Popeye's going to test him physically, mentally as well. Popeye's no joke, and I think Ben Whitaker truly is one of the best upcoming fighters. People are going to talk about his age, but he only has, I think, around 10 fights or so, 12 fights, something like that. He's another guy that is basically right there for superstardom, and we get the opportunity to see him on this undercard. And I think the best undercard fight that I think would been best positioned as the co-main event to help bring excitement, get people locked in is Udi Cedeno versus what's his name, Jahai Tucker. I think that fight's being not spoken about a lot. Those are two guys that are going to be looking to put belt to ass to each other. I think Jahai's shown you if he gets hit clean, he's still going to come forward. Yuri, I haven't really seen him backstep ever. A guy that gave Troy Isaac a lot of problems, a dude from the Ivory Coast, trained out of Brazil. Tall, very long reach. Udi made that boy in the back foot all damn night, had him running for life. Udi's no joke. Um, but I think I think the harder worker, the guy that tries to craft his skills a little bit more. Um, but I think Yuri has a really good amateur background himself. So just like Jahai, I think Yuri probably reached higher level. I could be wrong. But yeah, Yuri versus Jahai is definitely a fight I think all y'all should tune into, as well as most of the undercard. If you want to go on a break, I would say that co-main event Vargas versus Mills is probably the best time to go. Get your pizza, get your beverages, because I mean that fight means absolutely nothing to me. But you got to make sure you're there for the main event. Invite everybody you can. Invite your neighbors. Invite your wife's friends. Invite your cousins. This is the fight right here, man. This is the fight of the year, the best fight that has been made. And yeah, I'm locked in. I'm getting everything ready as much as I can. Uh, my girl's probably gonna tell me to shut the hell up and get to work because we're a little bit behind with some things going on. But yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Very excited. Two of the best fighters. This is what boxing's about. If you're not excited for this fight, you're not a boxing fan. You're a man fan. You're a follower. Just like you were talking about with people trying to tell you to watch the World Cup. I was talking about it yesterday a bit, but I'm letting you know that I'm just locked in competition, and it is a great event. But yeah, I'm not going to force no one to say watch the World Cup because it's the biggest event. Watch the World Cup because you like soccer. Watch the World Cup because you have pride in your country. Watch the World Cup because you just like competition. If that's not for you, it ain't for you. But you know what? Anyone listening to this show, June 27th, on the Zone, New York City. Be locked in. Cancel all plans. Tell everybody, fuck no. You got to come to me. I ain't going to you. And Xander versus Boots, fight of the year. Appreciate the time.
He who remains. Hey.
What's going on with you, Nas?
What up? What up?
I see you, bro. I see you with the peptides. I see you with the six pack. I'm like, damn, my nigga out here doing his thing. Yo, I've been studying. I've been looking up on the peptides too. So I just try to give me a better understanding before I start, you know what I mean, doing that. I was thinking about doing the soursop and the oil of oregano so I can cleanse out, yeah, I mean the gut before I start doing it. So I got a little time and stuff, but I seen your dog. I'm impressed. So I wanted to say that to you. Second, salute to the boxing.
Well, we running a Father's Day sale, man. We got a Father's Day sale for all my fathers, 10% off until Sunday midnight. So you get rid of that dad bod, you fathers. Save 10%, man.
See, look, I ain't got to worry about that. I'm in pretty good shape, but I ain't got the 6-pack. I need that. I need that.
Every
So,
man should have a 6-pack
yeah.
at least once.
Yeah, I got to. You know what I mean? I ain't seen my abs like tight like that
I
since I
said the
was in
same
like
thing. 90 days
a
ago,
minute.
I was
Yeah.
telling you I ain't seen my abs since I was like 17. It was
Yeah,
time.
it's been a minute, dog.
I took new pictures today too. I'm just trying to chill because I got a wife. She ain't with all that getting naked on Instagram. But man, I got new pictures. I'm ready to post, man.
Wifey ain't having that, dog. She like, nah, nigga, and you in paradise, man. You out there in Orlando. I know you out there. She like, hell nah, nigga. Put some clothes on. So nah, I feel you, doggy. Look, I gotta always salute you, and I gotta salute the platform because it's one of the best, if not the best, on the internet. That's for sure. So salute to that. So look, I just wanted to say, I was going to say.
Somebody said that
I was gonna
piston.
say,
Hold on, because I was showing my flyer. Yeah, that's not a piston. That's a vial. That's a peptide vial with muscles. He said a piston. Yeah,
man, look, no slander on my brother Nuts, man.
Nah, they just
confused
confused the mascot.
Oh, all right, look, man. First and foremost, dog, I'm excited for the fight, and I'm gonna keep it a being with you. I haven't been watching nothing. I haven't been watching none of the back-to-backs, the face-offs, none of that, because I wanted to kind of wait until about now, like a week. But I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm from Philly. You know what I mean? So I fuck with Boots. You know what I mean? I've been keeping an eye on Xander's on his boxing career. So I've been waiting on this fight. As soon as they agreed, I'm like, hell yeah. Matter of fact, I wanted to go see the fight. The tickets is for the low. Like the tickets is like, I think I just checked the tickets. They like 130 like 6 for the cheap joints. So I'm like, man, I might slide up to NY. And on top of that, NY, this summer right here, this shit is going crazy out in NY. You see what's going on out there in us?
Nah, man, I'll stay off the news. I don't fuck with politics.
Nah, dog, I'm talking about they just had the parade. They just had the Knicks parade yesterday. They just had the Puerto Rican Day parade last Saturday. They just had like all these the Moroccans outside, the Brazilians outside. They got this for the World Cup. They got like a fan fest thing. I heard when you go out there, you can go watch the World Cup with like all these people underneath the Brooklyn Bridge and at MetLife Stadium. Like it's like wow. So I'm like, hey, I need to slide out there. The Bronze is out there. It's gonna be nuts out there. So shout out to all my Islanders. Man, shout out to the world. But going back to this fight, I can't wait to see this fight. I can't wait to see Boots be tested. You know what I mean? I think from all the fights I've seen, it looked like Boots had cakewalks. Even the Karen fight, the Stanley on this fight, I didn't see him be tested. I think that Xander gonna test him. No matter if it's gonna be him moving around, his jab. I think they're about. I don't know what's Xander's reach. Do you know that off top?
Nah, I could pull it up.
All right, because I'm interested in the reaches. I normally when I check the fights out, I check the reaches out. Then I look at their styles and I see who's fast. Xander looks pretty quick too, so I don't think Boots is going to be able to outmaneuver him. At least not in the first 5 rounds. The odds. I even looked at the odds, and the odds have
74-inch reach. think that's like
and
Crawford,
Boots is
right?
like what? Damn, 74-inch. That's Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Oh, Boots. what's Boots' jab? What's Boots' reach? Because it looked like Boots gonna have a little hard time. Oh yeah, this is gonna be one of the ones. This might be a in my days, this might be an HBO classic.
But Boots lying about his age. He listed at height. He listed 5'10", but we all seen Xander taller.
How tall is Xander?
They got him listed at 5'10".
I thought Boots was like 5'8", 5'9". Either way, it's around the same heights. It's evenly matched. You know what I mean? It's just that Boots is older. Boots is like 5 years older than him. That's whatever. Like this is going to be a really good fight. This might be a classic fight. I really want to go to this fight. So I'm going to keep my eyes on this. And now that you going, because I know you've been promoting it. You've been doing a great job promoting it. I'll be online and I'll be on every one from now on, saluting you and pushing this fight too, because this is one of the ones I think that need to be pushed. And as the one bull was saying, as for Boots and Xander, they stars. Like in boxing, I think a star is somebody that has name recognition, right? As for somebody that I don't watch a whole lot of boxing. Like the guy that was before me, he was naming like certain fighters that I don't know of. I know about Whitaker. I know names. So if you have name recognition, to me, you're a star. A superstar is somebody that everybody might know. So somebody that's just a casual that I'd be like, yo, do you know such and such? They'll be like, yeah, I know him. Like, for example, if I go to my cousin, he don't really watch boxing like that. He knows who Shakur is, but he don't know who Keyshawn is. You know what I mean? So that's what I look at. I look at the names of the people that don't really watch boxing. If I ask them, and if they know them, then I know that they are star. Superstars are people that everybody know that moves the needle no matter what. And the winner of this fight can potentially be that. Xander, yes, for sure. Boots his trajectory going to go up too. So salute to you, my brother. Keep on pushing everything that you doing, and I'm gonna have to holler at you eventually about them peptides too.
DM me.
One, my brother.
At Ness GTO. Let's keep it over there. Boxing at the Boxing Voice. Ness GTO for the health and optimization. Phone lines are open. Discord available. X Spaces also available. Don't forget to take advantage. We got a couple of days left. Sunday at midnight. The sale will end. We're doing 10% off of your order. DM me for more information. We got help is on the way. If you're watching this on YouTube, smash that thumbs up. What up, Mike?
What's good with it, Nestor Gish? Know what the fuck going on, man? We almost there. We a week away. A week away before weigh-ins. Hope they get all their excuses out right now. Cause this is what you go in here gonna say. Down goes Ennis. Down goes Ennis. Down goes Ennis. You know what the fuck is about to go on, man. I can't wait for this fight. It's gonna be a nice one. Superstar, neither one of them superstar. Neither one of them. But they got potentials to be a star. Potential. If they don't come out here and throw up no motherfucking goose egg. You know what I'm talking about? They come out here and really fight. I want to see some real fighting in there. I mean, both of them looking confident. I'm going to give Boots. They both looking confident. But we got to see. We got to see. You know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? We want, with boxing is dying for a star or a superstar, whatever we want to call these guys. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they want to be, popular household names, cash cows. Well, he said he the 154 cash cow. Man, these niggas is, man, that's some bullshit off tops already. Nowhere close to being number one. You got Fenduro on the other side. So that's out of the question, is whoever win this fight is number one in the division. Hell no. Fenduro is number one. They fight for number two, I guess. But there's one big dog in that motherfucker they gotta go through. Now, if they can get through that motherfucker, you might become a superstar. Now you gonna have to put up a superstar performance. So then maybe you'll be a superstar and you'll be way higher on that pound for pound list after this fight. It's not this fight right here. This one right here is gonna make that fight for Fedora go even better. You know what the fuck going on? Who said Mike sound dumb? The fuck this is gonna talk about? I don't know neither one of these bum ass niggas. These niggas ain't no superstar. My dad don't know these niggas. They don't know how to pronounce these niggas' names. He say Jerome. They don't know how to pronounce these niggas' names. You know what I'm saying? Xander Zayas. Nobody know how to pronounce that nigga name. When you're a superstar, you know who it is. There's only one really superstar living right now. And y'all know what the fuck it is. Well, two. I give Canelo his credit too. But that's what it is, man. Shout out to the boxing voice, man. Keep doing your motherfucking thing. Happy early Father's Day too, Nestor Gibbs. Just in case we don't holler back on
Appreciate you.
Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And to the motherfucking chat. Y'all keep doing your motherfucking thing. Help is on the way.
Yo, Mike, since you a hater, is
What
Boots
up?
a bigger win for Xander than Cotto beating Sergio Martinez?
No, I got this one will be a bigger win though. I got this one. The
Is
Booster want to be a bigger
is
win.
Cotto beating Sugar Shane Mosley bigger than Zayas beating Boots?
I'll say this one will be bigger too. Just because social media effect, bro. Just because of that social media is making it so much bigger. And YouTube, like this shit right here, what we doing right here. I feel like this is making it's gonna make all the fights just a little bit bigger. And people, you know what I'm saying? Just boxing is a little different right now with the social media, Instagram and YouTube and shit, bro. I don't know, it's a little different. And I'm way more tuned in now too. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really tuned in then. Now it's a little different for me. I'm way more tuned in with daily type shit. I'm more accustomed to who these niggas is, so it's a little different. And we kind of don't watch, we don't know who Boots really is. But since he been on the map, we kind of don't watch him for his last, what, 5, 6, 7 fights? I don't fucking know. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Zayas too. You know, it's a little different with this YouTube. You can kind of follow them. You know what I'm saying? Boxing's a little different these days. They kind of closer to us now. Back in the day, there was more, you know what I'm saying? They was more stars because you couldn't touch them like back in the day. It was different then. Now these niggas all on everybody's pages and doing, it's a little different now, bro. I don't know. It's a little different with these boxers. That's why it's gonna be hard to make stars. They too close to us. You know what I'm saying? Tank the only one that's kind of like, damn, where that nigga Tank at? You know what I'm saying? There's a couple more, but Tank is really Dev kind of be on that too, though. I'll give Dev his credit too. Dev be on that too. Kind of secluded, and like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know where he at. Like, that's how you be a star. You can't be out there. You can't water yourself down for the public though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel like you gotta hold your stardom too. That's why I feel like Clarissa fucking up too. She draining us out. We tired of seeing her. You gotta be hidden a little bit to be a real star. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like you gotta know when to pop out and when to tuck away. You can't just be out there all day. Niggas gonna be tired of seeing your ass. But shout out to the fucking boxing boy, Nestor Gibbs. Keep doing your fucking thing, my boy.
I appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you. Discord available. X Spaces available. Jorge Mexico. While we wait for Jorge to connect, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. Right now, we're at 200 and let's see, 254,031 subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. If you haven't subscribed to my Nestor Gibbs YouTube channel, at Nestor Gibbs, do so for more content on health, fitness, lifestyle, and optimization after 40 years old. Charles, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Shouts out to the boxing boys, man. Ness, appreciate you doing the show. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Future face of boxing. Man, that is a great question. Maybe so. Maybe so, just because, see, the problem with either one of these guys is neither one of them are, if you're a hardcore, you follow boxing, of course you would say that, just because you can see the skill level on both guys. Xander has a country behind him, and Boots is, mainly because of the discussion between him and Crawford. And Boots is one of my favorite fighters, the skill level. That's hard to say, Ness, but yeah, possibly. I would say more for Xander, just because the win would be bigger on Xander's side, and Xander has a country behind him. But do I think? Yes. I think regardless of what goes on, I think these two both have a bright future in boxing. I think Boots has a lot to lose. I'm picking Boots just because I think Boots can do everything, and Xander is great. I just think I give Xander a lot of credit, man, because knowing what I know about Top Rank Ness, and you talk about it a lot on this show. I'm pretty sure they didn't want him to take this fight this early. But yeah, is it possible? Yeah. For them, either one of them to be the face of boxing, yes. Just because for Xander, it's the country. For Boots, if Boots just continues to do what he's doing, he will be talked about as one of the best pound for pound American fighters if he continues to do what he's doing. If he stays on the path that he is, I think so. I think the question for Boots is too, if you beat Xander, what is the next fight? Can they make that Fedora fight if he wins? Because that's Premier Boxing Champions, and we don't know what that negotiation is going to look like. Because for me on Boots, it's like, okay, if you don't get Fedora, what do you do? What do you do at 54? You'll have two belts. And then Fedora has the WBC. These two belts, Ness, what are these two belts? This is the WBA and the WBO, correct? On next Saturday?
Yep.
And that leaves the IBF. Who's got the IBF? Crocker?
No, Crocker's a welterweight.
I'm sorry. Who's got the IBF at 54? Is it vacant?
No, Josh Kelly won it from Bakram.
That's right. And Kelly is a matchroom fighter, correct?
Correct.
It may be easy. Eddie may let that happen, being that Boots is Eddie's fighter for that unification, because Eddie will win on if either one of them wins. I think we know Boots will win. I don't think it'd be the easiest people think, but I think Boots will win that fight if Boots beats Xander next week. So, I mean, it just depends, man. It also, I think for Boots too, would have helped Boots is if he beats Xander, how he beats Xander. I don't think it could be a wash, but if Boots does surprise us, like if Boots gets a knockout or a knockdown, the way he does it, that could turn a lot of heads to the casual world. But I don't know, man. I think next Saturday is a great matchup. I think it's a matchup for the hardcores, for us who really enjoy boxing. Not sure either way the casual fan knows about this fight, but we'll see. They definitely could. Both of them definitely have a bright future. But we'll see. We'll see, Ness, because at the end of the day, if Xander wins, it's going to be arguably probably the best upset in boxing in the current state right now. If Boots win, it depends on how he does it. Meaning, what fashion? Is it a knockout? Is it an outclass? How does it look? And I think for Boots, what's next? Because there's no guarantee. I could see Al and them Premier Boxing Champions being difficult when it comes to negotiation. If Boots wins this fight, and Boots, whether he unifies with that IBF, which should be easy, I could see them being difficult in negotiations. I mean, here's the thing. If their energy was not right for Xander, remember, I believe Fedora and them, they kind of walked away from Xander. You think they really gonna be eager to put them in put Sebastian in a fight with Boots with all four belts on the line? If Boots gets that IBF, I don't think so. I think PBC will play.
I mean,
they'll play hardball.
They did it. Yeah, but they did it with Plant. That's what they did. They did it with Plant and with Earl. They wait till they're the last piece of the puzzle to get the most money.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you got a point on that, but also at the end of the day, they stand a lot to lose if Boots takes those belts. I just think if they didn't allow Pandora to fight Xander, I think Pandora probably had a better chance of beating Xander versus now taking on Boots. If Boots gets 3 belts or unification, if they ran from Xander, what you think they're gonna do with Boots? So I don't know. You may be right, Ness. I mean, when it comes to that kind of stuff, you are optimistic. I would love that fight for all the marbles at 154, but I don't know how. I don't trust PBC in that situation. Because PBC will lose control of that division, and it's like, what do they do with Fandora after that? I mean, Fandora was able to come back, but I don't know, man. I just don't see. I see that being that could be a difficult negotiation. I would love it though, because I do think Boots can win that division. But we'll see, Ness. We'll see, man. You keep rocking out. I appreciate you. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Happy Father's Day. Ness, keep rocking and rolling, man. I'll hang up, but that's my take.
All right, champ, I appreciate you. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to voice your opinion today, now is the time. We got a couple of super chats we got to get to here on YouTube. We got Leonard Sterling with the 2-pounder. Matchroom is the primary promoter. They leading promotions. Jaleel back with another 5. Holding that pound for pound status in the chat. Boots fight this weekend. Josh Kelly fights next month. Maybe we could get a unification fight in December. You know Eddie is saving Josh Kelly. He's keeping him for last. Like, yo, just wait it out, and then you get a big fight, and then when you lose, it's okay because it's a big fight. Matt Bent, $2. Champ level. Daily dose of Tanquil. Ennis, Boots, kicking Zayas. And that's how he spelled it. Asnamaka? I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe it's USN Mako? I don't know. Maybe USN Mako. Welcome to the prospect level. We appreciate you. Puerto Rico! Hola, City! That's the wrong one.
Yo, that's the Gibbs. Happy Father's Day, man.
Likewise.
Happy Father's Day. And congratulations. It's always a great feeling when you accomplish your personal goals. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
No doubt. Now, good question, man. I like to call in when you bring in thought-provoking shit. Like right now, you asking about Cotto. If beating Boots Ennis is a single bigger win than any of Cotto's wins, that's what I'm getting out of you, right?
Yeah, but I mean, saying it out loud, Cotto's Mosley win was in his prime, so they're gonna always take that.
No.
I feel like the Sergio fight, you could water it down because he had knee braces and shit. It was raining, I think.
Believe it or not, Xander.
Oh no, that was the Argentine fight.
Xander would have a case though, because even though Cotto beat Mosley, right, who was at one time a pound for pound fighter, and then he was past his prime. Mosley was past his prime, but Mosley's past prime at 36 years old was better than a lot of niggas' prime, period, when he was 36. So Mosley still had 2 big wins after the Cotto fight. He was able to beat and stop Mayorga. He was able to do what he did to Margarito, right? But then after that, he shot his load. He wasn't the same. Now, when you look at Boots, yeah, Mosley was already established. He was already a Hall of Fame type worthy fighter and all that, pound for pound king at one time. Boots Ennis is considered a phenom, right? Undefeated. He is accomplished. He doesn't have the resume, but he has the accolades. And the fact that Zayas is going into this fight as an underdog is what makes it even bigger. Because Cotto, when he was coming up, we knew Cotto was the goods. Even into the Mosley fight, he wasn't an underdog. It was like a 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Xander Zayas is going into this fight as an underdog. People look at him as a Puerto Rican potential great, but nobody looked at him as special. He started showing special accomplishments now, but not special in-ring special effects like guys like Cotto and Trinidad and Camacho and those guys had. So I might have to lean. It's hard, and that's because a lot of people have a tendency of diminishing a win based on what the fighter does afterwards, right? I like to judge a fighter based on who he is going into the fight, because let's say Zayas does beat Boots and Boots doesn't go on to do anything else. That will be a case of Boots not being able to bounce back mentally and physically. That's on him. But going into the fight, we know what Boots can do, even though he didn't do it against the highest level. Off the eye test, we seen what he could do. So for me, I might have to lean towards this might be a bigger win based on the challenge and everything and what Boots brings to the table than anything Cotto has beaten. Now, and I also said this on Johnny's show last night, that if Xander beats Boots, this might have to go down amongst. I'm gonna have to come up with another stat and do a list. This might be a top 10, one of the best wins in Puerto Rican boxing. Period. Not the top, because we got Trinidad that got so many big ones. The Fernando Vargas was bigger, so was Oscar. Wilfredo Gomez beating that Mexican nigga that had like 80 fucking wins. But yeah, this will be a top 10 Puerto Rican win. I'm gonna have to look at the Puerto Rican wins in boxing. This will be one of the best wins in Puerto Rican boxing, period. And you're not just beating a guy. Let's be realistic, not to bring race into it. Black fighters are the cream of the cream in boxing. We know that already. So this is a black fighter that's a phenom at that. So absolutely, if Xander beats Boots without controversy, this would be a bigger win than Cotto, and it would catapult Xander into the top 10 pound for pound, and it would catapult his win into one of the best wins in Puerto Rican boxing history. And Boots, for me, I already got Boots right now near the bottom of the pound for pound list, because the bottom is hard to rate. The top 5 is always who it is. I got Boots like around maybe 9 or 10. But if Boots wins, yeah, Boots is probably going to be like in the top 7, because, he's someone people is really looking at to become the next Roy Jones, the next phenom, the next pound for pound great. So I'm looking forward to this fight for sure, absolutely. Who I'm picking? I'm picking Boots. I got to go by what I see, special effects. I think Xander's a little better fundamentally, but Boots has more explosiveness. He's faster. He's more fast twitching. Boots, for some reason, gives me the vibe that he got an iron chin. I don't think Xander's going to hurt him at all. Boots gives me the Triple G effect, that you can hit him with a baseball bat and he'll hit you with a right hand and you're going down and he's going to eat the baseball bat. You know what I'm saying? But Xander also gives you off good chin vibes because he got a big head. When you got a big cranium like that, like Chavez Sr. had that cranium, and the doctor said that his cranium is what made his punch resistance so strong. Like Canelo, like Javante, those guys with big heads can take punches. I'm not being funny neither. But I think Boots' overall attributes is going to take over the fight, and I think he's going to beat Xander Zayas. Is going to be competitive, but I got Boots by unanimous decision. Yep.
All right, champ. Well, we appreciate you. Discord available.
No
X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. We're talking Boots Ennis, Xander Zayas. We're looking at less than 10 days out. It's going down. Rizzo on a check-in. What is up?
DNB in the building. What's up, Ness? I'm gonna make it quick, man. I just want Boots to get his credit when he do what he do next Saturday. When he stops Xander Zayas, I want everybody to give him his full credit. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no way Xander Zayas is beating Boots. He does nothing better than Boots. It's gonna be a whitewash. Xander Zayas getting stopped, and I hope Boots gets the other champions after he wins. I don't think he will right away. So go ahead and call that clown Bud Crawford out. You know what I'm saying? Because Bud like to keep talking about Boots and disrespecting him and shit. So I want Boots to call out Bud after the fight. That's what I would like to see. You know what I'm saying? You heard what Earl Spence say. We all knew Earl Spence was damaged goods, and he wasn't who he was, who he used to be when Bud beat him. So I like to see that. Fuck, Fedora and Kelly, that I don't see that happening anytime soon, to be honest. Kelly hasn't fought since he won the belt, so he gonna need a tune-up. Fedora talking about he gonna fight one of them PBC fighters, so Boots ain't gonna get them right away. So go ahead and knock that nigga Bud out. Call him out of retirement. Stretch him out. That's what I like to see. But yeah, all this, saying that if Xander wins and all this, it's a big Puerto Rican win. and all this stuff like that. That shit ain't happening, bro. Xander Zayas getting stopped. It's gonna be by a body shot, followed up with some left and rights up top. That's my call, man. Y'all be easy. Keep doing your thing, Ness.
All right. If you're looking to call in now, is the time. Discord available. X Spaces available. Al in the Bay, what do you got to say? What do you got to say, Al?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Straight from the Bay Area.
Area.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good fight. Um, I'm not too familiar about Puerto Rican fighters, so I can't speak on that. I don't think this win put any of them in the pound for pound. I think it just put them in the honorable mentions. The face of boxing. Um, it definitely put them in the limelight to be a face of boxing. After this win on each side, whatever they do next, uh, shows how much they want to be the face of boxing. Um, I definitely believe this fight is going to probably take something out of both fighters. They're going to have to leave some in the ring. Uh, you know, it's one of those generational fights where it could be a classic, where people might want to go back and watch it. Like a Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier type of fight. Not that busy, but something that people will put a stamp on and says, I watched that fight live, if it be good. You have a slick black fighter versus a slick Puerto Rican fighter. They both are known for doing body shots. So I definitely think they both gonna go to the body sooner than later. It's gonna be one of those grits. Who's gonna have that it at the end of the fight? Who's gonna be that one who really bites down? This might be one of those bite down fights. This is a true 50-50 fight. Right now, torn between the two. My uncle used to say, man, if you flip a quarter, man, I can't even call it right now. So, yeah, man, I'm just a fly on the wall waiting for this fight to happen. Uh, you know, I think this fight, and if it does good, it definitely boosts the morale of Haney Shakur fight. People really gonna be starving for that fight if this fight be good. I don't really want to speak on if the fight be trash, but it's a possibility. Yeah, man. So I can't wait for it. And another thing, all these excuses is like when people lose, they always have a million excuses on why they lost the fight. Now people, instead of giving Bud the victory over Earl, now all this stuff about Earl not sparring 6 weeks, him not having proper training, I think all that is cap. I think that was a scapegoat. I do think he probably had problems in his life. We all have problems in our life. I don't think he didn't spar for 6 weeks. I just think that is outrageous. Unless he was just hurt during camp. And I'm not talking about the car accident because he fought after the car accident. So that car accident may not be the problem. So People keep calling him damaged goods because of a car accident. He beat Ugas, and he didn't just beat Ugas barely. He destroyed Ugas after the fight. After the car accident. So stop using that car accident as an excuse. The man definitely healed enough to dominate a boxing fight. So I'm tired of people keep using that as an excuse. And then running with the narrative that he was just so much damaged goods. He wasn't damaged goods. Bud made him damaged goods. Bud put that pressure on him. Bud destroyed him in the ring. If you think about it, when he was talking, he was saying he feel good. He didn't say, "Oh, I feel better." No, he said he felt great. He was ready to go. So I'm done with the excuses with Earl. I don't want to hear no excuses with Earl. He took 3 years out. He's coming back to fight. Let's see what he got in the tank. If he's a little engine that could and can overcome, then that's who he is. If he's not, then he's just burnt meat. But he had a good run. You feel me? That's the call.
Little engine that could is diabolical. Salute Al in the Bay. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. If you're looking, I hate to single Al out, but if you like Al and you having a weight loss struggle, we running a 10% off for Father's Day, man. No father should be fat on Father's Day. Get right. Shed some of that weight, man. I'm 47. I did it in 90-something days just to show y'all it's possible. Pushing 50 over here, man. Pushing 50 and got it done just to show guys like big-ass JP he could do it. I wasn't doing sit-ups. I wasn't doing jump rope. You ain't see me running up and down a goddamn street. To keep it simple, so that neither one of y'all little losers have an excuse. But somehow there's still some excuses. Somehow y'all still dragging your feet. Somehow them stomachs still hanging over your motherfucking belt. Y'all need to get right. It's Father's Day, man. Get right. Get right, get tight. Get right, get tight. 10% off. Code DAD10. Hit me up on Instagram, DMs anywhere. Let's talk, man. Get yourself right. Price, what up?
It's me again. Like that nigga Bill Haney be saying, man. Shout out Bill
That's an
Haney.
Andre line.
Oh, well, he just said it recently. Yeah. Been saying it recently. Jumping up on the lines, man, on the lives popping up, man, on lives. But yeah, man, on a motherfucking yeah, boy. But I'm a go light, man. Ness, like you just used Al as an example, man. Come on, man. We can't do that, man. My bad, Al. You feel me? I don't talk about slow people, man. I don't fuck with the slow people, man. Um, Al, I was just, I, I know your comprehension a little bit off, man. So I'm just letting you know, hey, I fuck with you. You from my area, man. I wasn't trying to do you like that. You feel me? The boxing gods really saved your ass yesterday, man. But you feel me? I had some time to think about it, Al. Hey, my bad, bro. I could have not have said your name, man, and made you feel like it was something, brother. You from my area, man. I want to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stay thick over here, man. So, just sometimes your style, it's just like a boxer, man. Your style be up and down with me. You kind of like shocky. You feel me? It's you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with you though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave you alone now. You didn't have to come on here exposing yourself speech impediment and all the shit wrong with you and telling the world, bro. That's I just was saying that you had a long ass boring call and you was one of the many. That was it, brother. I just wasn't entertaining that call. That's it. Anyway, to the topic, man. I think as far as Boots, man, again, that nigga don't get nowhere past the eye test with me. You know what I'm saying? I as far as a superstar, he got to do what the superstars is doing nowadays, man. You know, these niggas is aside from Tank, because that nigga's an anomaly. That nigga's still fighting weak niggas, getting beat up most of the fight, and then stopping niggas at the end. And because he got that Mike Tyson shit. That's what Tank got. You feel me? Them knockouts. But as far as longevity and skill, I ain't gonna say he ain't got skill. You know what I'm saying? But he be getting his ass beat, man. He be losing the fight. You know what I'm saying? But Boots, that nigga's like a Xander to me. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to do Zayas the same way. I mean, that's just how top rank do niggas, man. They hype them up, especially if they Puerto Rican and shit like that. You feel me? They trying to, them niggas really ain't got too much going on over there, so they push the boxing shit, man. When they know that you from another country and they fuck with boxing tough, they gonna put extras on you. You know what I'm saying? Xander, it was so many questionable fights that nigga had. You know what I'm saying? It was so many. That nigga moved up so fast off no name motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But I know how top rank moves, so I wasn't tripping. You see what happened to Berlanga? Like, shit, the nigga, he's not him. Yeah, he was getting them quick knockouts and shit, but the nigga was when put against elite talent, man, the nigga folded. And he gonna keep folding. You know what I'm saying? They fucked around and moved too fast with the Canelo shit, man. It was bad ever since. It was bad before that when the nigga was biting on niggas' ears. You feel me? Again, Tyson type shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as Boots though, man, he hasn't fought nobody. Man, you might be right, Tito. I think it's niggas over here on this side. Since we not the East Coast, New York, Philly type, area shit. We done seen this shit before, man. It's a hype train until it ain't. And I ain't seen evidence of it not being. Does a nigga look skillful? Yes. Against lesser talent. I want to see that nigga in there with somebody. And is Zayas that somebody? Not to me. I really don't think so. Now I ain't gonna undermine him and say trash, but that's nigga's not nobody that, to me, my opinion, that's notable and really making waves in the fucking boxing world in they weight class. Man, he's not doing that. Now, if that nigga beat Fondura, man, listen, he get all the credit. You feel me? If that nigga do good with fucking if that nigga wash Ortiz, hey man, you bruh, I give you credit for that, but I can't. Xander's to me is not up there with them niggas. Now I have seen Virgil get socked on. You feel me? By a nigga that I didn't think he would. You know what I'm saying? But again, everybody has those fights. You know what I'm saying? And Virgil style, he gonna get in there and nigga still was doing his thing, even though he got socked on. And I feel like he lost that fight. He's still one of them guys. But anyway, yeah, man, I don't think he got to move like the greats. He got to do some Devin Haney shit and move up weight classes and fight the best nigga in the weight class. Like Dev just whooped on Norman. You feel me? Like fucking Crawford jumping up, testing himself. You trying to hang around there in the weight class and like somebody suggested, call out a retired fighter type shit. That's cool if it worked. You know what I'm saying? But is it going to? I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, no, nigga, go tell Eddie you want that Fondura, nigga. Tell him that. Then that's when you jump up there. You feel me? Fight a killer. That nigga Fondura is a killer. That nigga's the dopest nigga in the weight class to me. I think he's unbeatable. I'm gonna just throw that out there. You beat that nigga, you get all the kudos from me. You get past that, them long ass arms and elbows and shit. Yeah, hey, you's a cold nigga. Can he slip and duck and dive through that? We shall see. But I'm not fit. Even if he beat this young ass nigga, man, that done had questionable fights, and we know the nigga still learning and shit. And that shit don't move the needle for me. Come on, man, fight some bodies. And really, Ain't nobody in his weight class like that but Fandora and Ortiz, man. All them other niggas, man, that you ain't getting credit for that to me. Fight the guys like Crawford did, nigga. Top of your division, the real names, nigga. Anyway, but that's it on that, man. One more thing before I bounce though, man. Hey, you nigga, you know who I'm talking about. I warned you, nigga. You act like you didn't hear it. You went on, nigga. I know you heard it, but you act like it's sweet. I can't wait till I meet you. Can't wait till I meet you, nigga. I bet you never pop up to any events. Nigga, I'm trying to go to all of them, hoping that one of them, nigga, you slip up and try to sneak up on. Can't wait till I meet you. I'm out, Ness. Oh, matter of fact, Ness, who do I call for your shit, man? I need to talk to HR, customer service rep, somebody, man. What's going on over there, man?
What you mean?
Oh, man, I just feel like, I need to talk to I need to talk to your higher up, man.
But what department you talking about? Boxing Voice?
Nah, man. I'm talking about the Nestor Gibbs channel, man.
I mean, I'm here. What's up? I just hit you up on Telegram.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man. All right.
I mean, I seen that, but you ain't nothing there for me to reply to, Price. We still talking about the same thing. You funny as hell. So explain what you want me to say to that.
No. I was just talking shit. But I said what I said, but I was talking shit though. But anyway, I'll tell. And one more thing, man, real quick, man. Hey, listen, did a nigga jump on here and was talking about the Peps? I sure the fuck was, and I still ain't fucking poke myself with a needle. But after seeing Ness's shit, hey, like what you always say, Ness, a nigga's entitled to change his mind. Hey, listen. Yeah. That nigga won me over with that. I ain't even gonna lie. When I looked at, I don't know if you niggas is looking. When this, and I don't know if you niggas is listening, because you niggas miss a lot of key shit, and you niggas don't take context into consideration or nothing. You motherfuckers just hear words. See, something wrong with most of you niggas. But anyway, when a nigga sit here and tell you he didn't do no type of motherfucking
sit-ups,
cardio,
no running.
The nigga just walked around for an hour
in
and a half
front of
every
y'all.
day.
In front of y'all, I walked.
Hey. And hit the gym and did some regular shit. Nigga didn't beast out at the gym. Nigga's not in there for 2 motherfucking hours.
Nope. 43 minutes.
Hey, the nigga damn near 50 years old. The nigga, you feel? Hey, I don't know if you niggas was really looking at that nigga belly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know how you missed it when the nigga wearing half shirts and shit. But listen, when I seen the transformation. When you go back and look at that 90-day flyer the nigga made when he had the belly out and the titty sagging and shit, you feel me? And now, man, hey, listen, let me see what's going on. Maybe I was wrong. Same shit with Boots. Nigga, I don't see it, but hey, that nigga do some spectacular shit. Hey, hey, yeah, that nigga Boots cold. Shit. I was a doubter at first. Nigga, I'm on. Same shit with Ness. Same shit.
Little sign for them to see that V. This morning pick. I ain't want to do it because of the wifey, but just showing off the fucking V at 47. Get on my fucking level, man. Pussy ass niggas, man.
Hype him up. Hype him up. All right, Ness, let me get up. I can't wait to meet you, my guy.
Fat fuckers. Can't even get in shape, you fat fuckers.
Yeah, weak niggas. Can't wait.
Tomas, what up? Just a little V for they ass. Just a little V for they ass. Ain't no pause. You pausing because you ain't got no fucking V, homo. You the one thinking of my dick. Fuck you thinking of my dick for? Pause. What you pausing? Pausing that dick from getting in your memory? Homo ass nigga. What up?
What's up? Holy shit.
I'm just saying these niggas with this pause. Why you thinking of my dick?
Yeah,
Homo.
I don't like that shit either, man.
Dick eating ass nigga thinking of my dick. Pause. What you pause? Yeah. Look at them fucking guns. Look at them fucking muscles. You looking at my dick. You're a fucking homo. Nigga looking at my cock. Fucking homo. Weird, yeah, dude, bro. Niggas is weird. Niggas is fucking weird. They weird.
We're from a different generation.
They're fucking weird.
Yep.
Fucking dick watcher. Change your name to Pristine the Dick Watcher.
Yep. Every sentence now it's pause. It's annoying as hell. It's like, really, dude, get
Go
your
ahead,
win out of
champ.
the
My
gutter.
bad.
No, you're good. You're good. You're venting. It's all good. But just wanna. Oh, the Barrero dude, Trinidad's nephew, Ness. I was listening to your show yesterday. If you were to
You
see
talking about
that last
Borrero?
fight in Borrero, yeah. If you were to see his last fight in Colombia, oh my God, dude,
He
he
got
didn't really
knocked out
stop.
in a
No,
tuna.
no, I just saw the fight, bro. It was so bad. Every time he would hit the guy in the stomach, or the Colombia dude would put his head down, they took 2 points away from Barrero. Yo, the guy hit him with a three-piece combination, and they stopped the fight. Dude, he was winning the fight. It was so corrupt, so bad. I can't really knock him for that performance. If you see the fight, you'll know what I'm talking about. He didn't get stopped. He wasn't really hurt. Yeah, the dude is not really fast. I don't really like his defense. I mean, he has pretty good combinations. He doesn't really use his length. He does start with the jab, but bro, he wasn't hurt or anything. It was completely corrupt. It was so bad. Like, he should not go back to Colombia. That shit was terrible. Um, so I can't knock him on that. I think Lopez is gonna stop him though. Lopez is pretty good. Um, I like his talent, man. I like how he puts combinations together and all that shit. Um, the Ingram and Cushion fight, that's gonna be good. I got Ingram on that. I mean, the fights tonight, man. At least for me, I'm a hardcore. Really good fights that they're putting together. Most people are looking for the Ennis and Zayas fight. So am I, but I look for these little fights, man. And this is how you make money too. Um, what else? Oh, H2O and JoJo. That's gonna be a good fight. I gotta see if H2O is ready. I did take him. Um, I don't think he's gonna stop JoJo, but he could beat him by a decision, unless JoJo is really, too much for him, too much of a higher level. H2O is going to have to show that. I got Mercado by knockout, paying really good too, minus 150, because the bookies are looking at the opponent who's never been stopped. But I think Mercado is going to starch this dude, and paying that much, I'm gonna take him. Um, they added his brother too, Dan Mercado. He's like a minus 2800, but I mean it's a parlay piece. Um, Amir Anderson and Sylvan, dude, I got people in my Discord saying Sylvan might upset this dude. I don't know, but so Jonas
Who's
Sylvan is
Silva? I
paying
never
plus.
heard of him.
I mean, the Amir Anderson opponent. You just talked about him yesterday.
Yeah, but I
He's
never watched
undefeated
him
too.
fight Silverson. Silver.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's plus 1,000. If people want to sprinkle on him,
Damn.
he's undefeated too. So
Plus 1,000.
yeah, I mean,
He's not expected to win at a plus 1,000.
I know, but how many upsets have we seen in the past, dude? Just 2 months. It's been an upset almost
On
every
that
week.
level?
Even though, uh, not exactly 1,000. I would have to go back, man. There's definitely been a couple, especially Zuffa boxing.
Oh yeah, Zuffa do it. They the
Zuffa,
upset
dude.
specials. They starting to get a rap for that.
Yeah,
You got to
dude.
be careful on Zuffa. They gonna throw you on the fucking.
Yep, dude. I remember a month ago, Zuffa had 3 fighters plus 1,000 that won. Like, it was crazy. Whoever bet on those dudes made a fortune. But yeah, Xander and Boots real quick before my time runs out. Um, like, we got to give these guys. We got to look at facts, guys, before we trash boxers and talk about them. Like, nobody wants to fight Boots. Okay, the only people that wanted to fight him recently was Stanionis. Yeah, he had a 2.5 year layoff, but he stepped up. Nobody else wanted to fight him. You don't think Boots and Eddie has been trying to get him fights? Nobody wants to fight Boots. Who stepped up? Xander Zayas at 23 years old. You got to give this guy credit. Like, he's not a star yet, but I mean, he's 23. What else do you want him to do? He's fighting the boogeyman of the division, besides Fundora. And before he stepped up to Boots, who did he have a face-off with? Fundora. Fundura didn't want to fight Xander. So, I mean, Xander's trying to get all the smoke. So we got to look at facts. You know what I mean? Before we talk about boxers, Xander has been stepping up and calling everybody. So has Boots. So it's, uh, you know, Xander is on a win-win situation here. If he loses, so what? You know, and it depends on his performance. But Boots' opponents, smaller than him, they come forward. They don't really box. The one guy who boxed him, Karen, he couldn't knock him out. He struggled in the first fight. What do you think Xander's going to do? Xander's going to touch him up, box, and move around the ring. So I think it's going to go the distance. I got to take Xander at plus 650 by decision. I got to take him. I mean, I don't see a knockout. Xander's has actually really good IQ, especially for his young age. So I see him boxing him around the ring. You know, the problem is, does he have enough power to keep Boots off? That's the thing. And, you know, Xander has great cardio. He's going to go all 12 rounds. So, or he can go all 12 rounds with his cardio. So at plus 600 or plus 650, man, I got to take Xander, sprinkle that in, parlay that with something else, and I'm good to go. So I got Xander by decision next week. Can't wait. It's my call.
Appreciate you, Tomas, man. You a true hardcore, man. And the hardcores appreciated it in the chat, bro. We realized it, man. Salute to guys like you that watch them all.
You too, man. Appreciate you.
All right. What's the Discord, by the way? How many people you got in there? Oh shit, he dropped off. We coming up to 2,000 on my Discord, man. If you haven't already joined my Discord, go ahead and do so. The conversation continues on the back call, and you can continue to talk on the 24-hour chat. We got a Border Wars room in there as well. And if you're into fitness, you can join my Telegram. DM me at NessGTO, and I will send you the link. Kenzo, what's up?
Here. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Isn't Fundora, he the same champion that didn't want to unify? He vacated his belt to not fight Xander?
Yeah.
That's the same guy that's unbeatable. The one that got knocked out by Mendoza, right? That's the unbeatable guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the same guy that asked for rehydration clause on Xander? And he's unbeatable? And isn't he under the PC program? Fighting all the old champions? So I don't understand what has Fundora done to be this boogeyman at 154 when he don't want the smoke with nobody. He's gonna fight all the PBC OGs. He's gonna fight Charlo Spence, maybe Tim Zoo again. And I don't get it. And then you have to mention Virgil Ortiz, the guy, he pushing 30, right, Ness?
Mm-hmm.
And he still hasn't won a championship? So I don't understand. And then Boots hopped in the ring with him, right? He's under the Golden Boy PC program as well. So who's the next best guy for Boots to fight? If it ain't Virgil, it ain't Fundora. Ness, who is it? Who's the third best guy? If it ain't them two, who would you go to?
Boots.
No. I'm saying if you're Boots, if you can't get the Fundora fight or the Virgil fight, who would you go with?
Zayas.
Exactly. So he's literally facing the best available option, correct?
Yeah.
So I don't understand where is all this.
Not only available, but willing, right? Like Fundora, if he wasn't willing to fight Zayas, why he's gonna be willing to fight Boots?
And why would even PBC even put him in that situation? Ex-PBC fighter to take a PBC fighter belt? They're not doing that. You know that. And after Boots stops Zayas or win, so I think ain't gonna stop him. And I'm from Philly, but I'm also Rican, so it ain't no biasness. I'm just calling it how it is. I fuck with Xander, but Boots, he's a complete fighter all around. I want to hear everybody eat their crow because everybody say, oh, he's not gonna win. Xander on point. Xander. Bro, he's gonna stop that man. It's gonna be a good fight as long as it lasts. But I just don't like the discrediting for Boots. I can't believe this man really just said Fundora is unbeatable when he has a knockout loss. Like, what the fuck is he smoking? Hey, these guys. Then Josh Kelly, they're gonna save him for undisputed, in my opinion. If Boots could get the Fedora fight, which he probably Fedora not fighting for another year because he after he stopped, he gonna keep Thurman out of retirement. What? No fights, no names, nothing with him. Like I don't understand. He's supposed to be the man, the boogeyman, right? Why are you not trying to get fight? And he's the B side if he do fight Boots, because him and Keith Thurman was so like 6,000-7,000 in Vegas. Come on, man. Y'all, y'all fans is crazy. And what else, man? Man, what else he said got me tight? He brought up Virgil, Fedora. That shit had me tight, and cause like at least Boots. All right, I'm a Boots fan, but I keep it real. His resume not there. We gotta wait till the end of his career to really judge him. We could say, yeah, he got the potential to be great, but he's not great right now. I think everybody will agree to that. But do we see it? Yeah, we see that shit. So I just don't get it, man. He really just brought up Virgil Ortiz, the bull that in PC. Golden Boy don't even want to put him in that fight because they know he's gonna get his ass whooped. And I fuck with Virgil. But come on, bro. We gonna keep it all the way 100, bro. Style makes fights. Virgil is a one-style fight. He's gonna pressure you. Boots is gonna box around there and wind up fuck around stopping Virgil. Got knocked down twice to Bogacek, who just lost to Shane Mosley Jr. And you don't think Boots hitting harder than him? Come on, man. And a better fighter than him? A complete all-around better boxer, fighter, whatever you want to call it. And man, this shit got me crazy, man. I just want to know everybody.
But you don't think you biased on some Philly Rican shit?
No, I'm just saying it's the facts is the facts. 147, who is a unified lineal champion?
Boots.
What has Fedora or Virgil done in their career right now to even you get what I'm saying compared to that? For them to say that Fedora's the boogeyman, he's unbeatable, or Virgil, yeah, Boots need to be one of them to get my respect.
I mean,
Bro,
didn't Fedora be undefeated, Zoo?
Yeah, the one that had a cut in his eye and his own corner didn't stop it. That one, right?
I mean that one. He the one did that though. Like
I respect the second one more.
That was the fight he was in.
That was an elbow that cut him though. Nuts.
I mean, if you say so.
Yeah, we gotta keep
part of the fight. It's part of the fight.
No, yeah, for
you
sure.
can't deal with that. That's like that's part of the fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. I respect the second fight more though, because he made him quit on his stool. Like, feel me? It was no cut, no excuses. It was a clear fight. But yeah, when you think Fedora fighting, nice. You ain't hear nothing at all with your sources.
Nah.
I really want to know who the boogeyman. Because what's his last fight? I know he fought some black boy on PBC. The keep him after he stopped.
That was Booker Cordell. He fought.
And then he took what, almost a year and a half to fight Keith Thurman. Well, no, it was Tim Tszyu, then Keith Thurman. It was the Tim Tszyu too. Man, I don't know. I just can't believe he really just said that man was unbeatable. Like he didn't get stopped with a one-hit a quarter. Like, and it's part of the game. But don't come in here and say he unbeatable when he got a scrub on his record. Like, but man, I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. Boots will be the new, and Fedora ain't gonna fight him next. So he probably gonna have to get that Josh Kelly fight, sacrifice the land. Then he really has no choice to fight him. Would you agree on that, Ness? If Boots got all 3 belts, Fedora has to fight him.
Absolutely.
You think PBC will allow it?
Yeah. Like I told the last caller, bro, PBC allows that because they did it with Plant. They did it with Earl. When their guy is the last guy, they do it because their guy gets the big check.
But wasn't
big
Canelo
fight.
under PBC at the time, though?
No, he went over there specifically for that. That's what got him over there.
Okay. And I'm trying to think who. And Earl, it was average point when Earl had it because he had 3 belts and he wanted to fight, so he pushed for it. Fedora is not pushing for no Boots fight. If he wanted a rehydration clause with Xander, what he gonna want for Virgil and fucking Boots? I'd rather just see Fedora fight Josh Kelly at this point, just so we could speed this process up. Would you give Josh Kelly a chance in that fight?
Versus Virgil?
No, Fedora.
I'm gonna say no, but remember, I didn't think he was gonna beat
Yeah, Brock or
Abraham.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I thought the same time I watched that full fight, got the knockdown and everything. He caught me off guard with that shit. But he got knocked down as well in that fight. But yeah, man, I had to let some steam on, man. Trying to keep the show going. June 27th, the new, and he's gonna be the junior face of boxing. He's gonna take over Tank's spot. The junior face of boxing. Until Tank get back. You watched that Calvin
Interview?
interview?
Nah, it just
Yeah.
came on my timeline this morning.
I was watching. There's no accountability. They still baby and Tank, man. They talking about. I seen the video, but y'all didn't hear the audio, so we don't know what was said, bro. Come on, man. He was in the wrong. Just we just let it play out in court. Just say that. He talking about, yeah. We don't know what they was talking about. What led up to that? And he said Roach ain't take him there because he was like, I wasn't 100% all in this fight. It wasn't even Roach. I'm like, damn, no credit given. Then they said, yeah, we put Roach in position. Nah, Roach, he took advantage of his opportunity. Yeah, I ain't put him in position. But yeah, man, you should watch that interview. It was a good interview. They were talking about Shakur, Devin Haney, everything that's going on. The breakdown of the fight. But yeah, man, shout out TBV, the best boxing podcast, best boxing show. You know? Yeah, that's it, nice.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in now, is the time. Khaled, what it do? Speaking of, now is the time. Orders are coming in. I'm headed to the post office at 2 o'clock. You trying to make the cut? 2 o'clock is the cut. Shout out to everybody placing their Father's Day order and taking advantage of that 10%. Yo, 10% is more than you think. Somebody just bought like $500 worth, and that shit dropped it down to like, he bought like, hold on, let me see. 552 went to 487. That's, yo, you would figure it's a lot of money off, man. Khaled, what up? 2 o'clock is the cutoff, though, if you're trying to get your peppies this weekend.
Yo, Ness.
Yep.
Hold on, let me take you off the Bluetooth.
Yo, we good?
Yep.
I bet. All right, couple things. So with the Boost and Xander joint, I am picking Boost to win. I do have a concern though. If Xander Zayas chooses to fight at long range, and he's on that back foot, I just haven't seen Boost deal with that in a fight. Like, be the box coming forward fundamentally, moving his head with a jab, catching shots and all that. Like, guys have said that they've seen it in sparring and maybe they can give me a fight that I can go to, but the only one I can remember is Karen, and that gave him some trouble. And in the second fight, Karen didn't choose to fight in that type of way. So they said that they was like ready for it and had worked on it in the gym, but we didn't get a chance to see it, especially with the last couple of opponents and things like that. So, it still, needs to be seen, and can he execute it? You know what I'm saying? I believe he can, but I don't know for sure. So that's the concern that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do like Xander. I think Xander can make some things difficult. He is fundamentally sound. He does have an educated jab. And he's coming to win, like he's not finna lay down. So I do want to see if Boots can like execute that style coming forward if Xander chooses to fight in that type of style. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna have to do a lot of different things in there. But I do think that that's one thing he's gonna have to implement. And then I need to see if Boots can display the fundamentals as far as boxing coming forward with head movement and like defense with his jab to get to him and, break his man down and stop him. So kind of need to see that. So next thing that was interesting, that's real quick, back to the Earl Spence and Terence Crawford interview, because I heard this point. It was a subtle point. I'm sorry, Earl Spence and Andre Ward interview. Earl Spence
Now, Ness, hold up. Let me get it all out for a second, because you're gonna interject with what I'm about to say. So Earl Spence said that there was no guarantee with the Bud and Terrence Crawford fight. He said it was no guarantee. Now I understand why it wasn't no guarantee, because the money's already there for that. Pay-per-views are already there for that. The gate is already there for that. So, Earl Spence said, nah, it wasn't no guarantee, but they were just, at that point, you just trying to get like the biggest share of the pie. So it was like 55-45 or like whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? But the money was already there. So the part where Devin Haney and Rolling them was saying, yo, it wasn't no guarantee, is PBC like, well, after the after the pay-per-views, after the gate, y'all just split that down. Y'all just split that through and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I think that's what it came down to. So when they was talking about the guarantee, like Earl Spencer and like Terrence Crawford, they didn't have no guarantee. So why did Bill Haney, would you have asked that question if you could have talked to Bill Haney, or you feel like that answer's already understood? Like, it wasn't, like, what's your thoughts on that, Ness? Earl and them didn't have no guarantee.
Yeah, but I told you my thoughts. I'm not believing Earl. I'm believing Crawford, the man that walked away in front of the world, willing to be called a duck to prove there was no guarantee. The man that said they ain't got no guarantee. That motherfucker don't know what he doing. He ain't control of shit. I'm going over here to get this 10 million. Then he called Earl. Then he woke up Earl. Then Earl realized how much money was in the fight. Then the fight got made. I'm not believing Earl. What I'm going to believe Earl, yeah. I believe Earl because he ain't no liar, right? Earl ain't getting no guarantee because Earl fucks with Al the long way. They guaranteed Crawford his money because that's why he walked the fuck away. You don't walk away and come back to another no guarantee. Make it make sense, Khaled. How's your analogy? How's your theoretical make sense if I left because you didn't have no money? So now I'm coming back because you say what? What did you say to get me back?
That's fair. I understand. I guess I'm just going off what Earl said, but I feel you though. You know what I'm saying? We are, since we don't know for sure, we just kind of got to roll with how we thinking it's gonna go. But I feel you on that. So, but yeah, Ness, man, shout out to you. Shout out to Boxing Voice, man. Happy Juneteenth and all that. You have an excellent weekend, my brother.
You too, champ. You too, man. Happy Father's Day to all my fathers out there, man. I'm alone on Father's Day. My mom, my wife went to see my son, man. Solo dolo. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Now is the time. Discord is available. X Space is available. The landline is also available. We got Left Hand Manny, member for 2 months on a prospect level. How many pay-per-views this does, Ness? I say 50, 100,000. I don't know, bro. This is the Zone Ultimate. They don't do numbers. We don't care about numbers. When was the last time a fight was reported numbers, bro? Let's not start that numbers shit again, because that's how motherfuckers duck fights talking about, he ain't foul. He ain't foul. So the only thing we could argue about is ticket sales. Let's leave it there. If we start opening more doors for bigger arguments about finances that got nothing to do with the fight, we're going to be where we always at, bro. That's all we ever do is debate about who the A side and the B side, man. I just want to see a fucking fight, man. Tired of these dudes hiding behind this A side shit. Just give me a fight. JT, Coach JT, making boxing great again. What up?
Yo, what up, man? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yo, you going to Kansas?
Yes, sir.
Dang. Yo, they sent me an email. That's crazy. I felt important, but I can't go to Kansas. They wanted me to cover that shit, bro. They was like, yo, as the founder of the Boxing Voice, we think it's important for you to be there. I'm like, damn.
Nah, that's probably where you need to start.
I know you've been in the future for the pros, bro, but maybe you need to start giving some amateurs
Man, I
some
just had 2
interviews.
amateurs on yesterday, man. Live and in color on the
I
TV.
mean, it might bring you a whole nother audience, bro. It's gonna bring you numbers because if you start the boxing boys come out there with their camera crew, or you out there and you interviewing people, everybody else will start want to listen to your show.
Nah, I'm
So
with you, man. I just gotta get the
it bring more numbers on.
finances. That's all, cause that's it's just it takes some planning. That's all. It takes some planning, like anything.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be
All
out
your
there.
boys fighting?
Nah, I just got Jeremiah. I'm bringing Jeremiah down there. The other boys they out on
Y'all
some little.
driving?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's only 4 5 hours from us. 4.5.
Salute, man. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Most definitely. So the topic of the show was for Boost and Xander.
Yep.
Okay, I got Boost in this fight. I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to see Xander put on a good show. I want it to be a closer fight. And then, cause like I don't want Xander to be thrown away after he lose the boots. A lot. That's what we do with a lot of these fighters. And you know what? Maybe not, cause he's Puerto Rican. Maybe he's not gonna be thrown away. But hey, off of history, if he lose a fight, they try to throw these fighters away. So I definitely want to see them Xander come back after this fight. But like I said, if I'm wrong and it's a close fight, hey, why not? You know. But I got Boots definitely winning this fight. Ness, did y'all talk about the topic with Keyshawn and Bill on that
Nah, nah, nah,
on that
nah.
show?
Bro, I
Or do
mean,
y'all?
yo, I'm just tired of talking about that shit, bro. Shit don't make no sense, bro. It's the longest. Let me just shut up, bro, because you know how motherfuckers get, bro. I'm not putting no energy into it. I need an announcement.
Well, from what based off our boxing history, this happens all the time.
What's that?
A lot of people, these fights we want, bro. It's just a lot of politics in between it. Why stuff is not getting made? We don't know. At the end of the day, we just gonna assume only what we hear trying to hear from the media.
Yeah,
And
nah,
I
I'm
know,
with you. I'm just tired of like the bullshit, right? It's just like bullshit. It's like, bro, is
so
we
you to
doing
the
this or
point
not?
where exactly you to the point where when the fight get made, let's talk about it. But besides the extra, let's not
Yeah,
talk about
because
it.
what is we talking about? Oh, you heard what Bill said to Keyshawn? Oh, Keyshawn cursed that Bill, and Bill cursed that Keyshawn, and they got hot. Who cares? Who
Right.
cares?
I
Devin
respect
jumped
that.
on and said it. 144. Okay, he been saying that shit. What's the difference? Because he said it live and he wrote it on Twitter. Like, bro, give me something more. Give me, where the fuck is Zoof at? What kind of announcement is this shit? It's been over a month.
Nah, I've been where you at now, bro. Like, but you the one that gotta keep the shows going, finding stuff to talk about. But if you to that point, I get it. Let's make the fight
It
happen. I
just
want
don't
to
make
see.
no sense. It feel like you know what I'm saying? It feel like one party want to fight, the other one don't want to fight, and Bill and Dev like, no, this who we fighting, and you gonna fucking fight us, and we gonna shame you into. It's just like, bro, he ain't trying to fight. Nigga not trying to fight. Move the fuck on. Let's get some shit else going on. Cause then it's like, all right, he ain't trying to fight, so we gonna fight Keyshawn, and every time you get in front of Keyshawn, it's all of a sudden, what call Shakur. So it's like, bro, you don't really want to move on yet. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving on. I'm waiting till shit get announced because it's out of control at this point.
But you hear that twist though, coach? I mean, I said, I'll call you coach up there. You hear that twist though, Ness?
What?
What it sound like you saying what you picking up, Ness? I mean, I said Ness. Shakur don't want to fight. So when they get Keyshawn involved, Keyshawn say he want to fight and he feel like Devin is ducking him. And Bill will get on there and say,
Yeah,
well,
because Devin
we'll
go
call
back to
Shakur.
the whole Shakur and Bill go back to Shakur because they understand that that's a bigger fight. So they like, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
fight you. We'll fight you,
but
but
if
we ain't
you
going
on
to
this,
agree to it until we know for sure we can't
no,
fight
but look,
Shakur.
this
And it's like,
this
whoa.
was crazy about I don't. This was crazy about these Devin fans. Bill is doing what he's supposed to do because he's there. He's the person. But the Devin fans give him a pass for that. They're giving him a pass for that, bro. Okay, Shakur do not want to fight you. Y'all said Tank ain't won't fight y'all. Y'all say these guys ain't won't fight y'all. You got somebody like Keyshawn saying he want to fight you. Now, make the fight. Call him out on his bluff. We argue back and forth with Barrow City and them. Like, well, at one time, Keyshawn saying he didn't want to make the fight. Well, he's saying now he won't make the fight. So send him a contract, send him an offer, and if he turn it down, he becomes a duck. Let's move on. If you Debo Haney, let's move on to the next fight. It's something about I'm worried. I'm starting to worry why they don't really want to fight Keyshawn. Why you keep bringing up Shakur if you got Keyshawn in front of you? Yes, we know Shakur definitely is the bigger fight. Keyshawn even said that. They've been in the pro rankings before them, even though they've been around the amateurs at the same time. So if not Shakur, Keyshawn sitting there saying he out here looking for him. So like I hope the fight get made. I want to see both fights. I would definitely want to see Shakur and Devin. I want to see Devin and Keyshawn. I definitely want to see both fights. I don't care which fight happen. I want to see a fight made though. But these Devin Haney fans are starting to get ridiculous, like the Canelo fans at one time were. And bro, it just started to sound crazy. They just going off a narrative. But that's all I got. That's my call.
All right, champ. Richo. What up?
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, as far as this, yo, you hear me?
You know it.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out Ness, shout out TVV. But yo, man, as far as the face of boxing, that's a stretch. I want to say the winner of this Xander and Boots fight is the face of boxing. I don't think that's. I don't think they had the resumes. Both of these dudes don't have a resume to be the faces of boxing, but they'll be the face of 154. That's for sure. You know, but I never seen. You think the winner of this fight could get Fundora? You think they could get that fight?
I mean, yeah, potentially it'll be undisputed.
Yeah,
Well, nah, it'll be for
undisputed.
3
Yeah, or
belts.
unification. Yeah, unification. Fundora. It seemed like he only fight PBC fighters like Zoo, Thurman. I
Yep.
never seen him fight. Correct me if I'm wrong. I never seen him fight a matchroom fighter or top rank fighter. You seen that before? Like, tell me a fighter
Who?
that he fought at. Fundora. You think has he ever fought a
Nah, you
matchroom
know he
fighter?
PBC in house.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, is that fight even gonna happen? Like, I'm
Yeah, because
skeptical on that.
that's what PBC do. They make the fights when it matters, when it's a big fight. They did it with Plant, they did it with Earl.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
They did it with Wilder. When it's a big fight, they do it. They did it with Mayweather Pac.
Was that Wilder fight? Was that like did he go to Top Rank to fight
The first time
Tyson Fury?
Fury came to Showtime, then the second time he signed to ESPN, and they had to do it with Top Rank.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully the winner gets the Fundora fight or Josh Kelly. I think that'd be a good fight. I'm moving for Xander in this fight, man. I want Xander to win. You know, he a young dude. I like his style. You know, I like slick boxers, man. You know, and I think slick boxers are the best fighters, in my opinion. And I think those are the kryptonite for boxer punchers. I think the slick fighter is the kryptonite. Look at how much problems Madrimov gave Crawford. Just being slick and being witty, and you know, if you got a nice jab and you know how to feint, you know, you move your head off the line. I think you give us a boxer puncher hella problems. So I think Xander's gonna give Boots hella problems. I think he's gonna probably make it a boring fight, and he just keeps it simple: jab, pivot, get out the way, don't just sit there. And I think Xander wins this. That's just my opinion. Just like I feel like Devin Haney beats Keyshawn easy. I think, you know, like I said, the slick fighter, the slick boxer is better than the boxer puncher. But that's my call though, man. That's my call. July 4th is going down. Richo versus Owiz, Castleberry, Florida, Border Wars 19. You all ready? Appreciate you.
All right, Richo, Cliff, Connecticut, in the building.
How the audio? I'm on the road.
Straight.
Yeah, man. If I'm touch on the Devin thing real quick. If I was Devin, I wouldn't fight Keyshawn because you're not gonna brotherly love me and Shakur be like, yo, I'm not fighting you because my brother wants to fight you. So fight my brother. Like, no. If you don't fight me, your brother don't fight me. Your brother could get next or yeah, we not fighting. Y'all not gonna use that again. Y'all not gonna use that on me. Y'all not gonna use that on me. But I'll stick on topic. That's just how I feel about it. I wouldn't fight neither one of them. I'm watching a boxing documentary on Boots. Boots is crazy, yo. Watching his documentary, he's supposed to be like God. Like everybody, even the fighters that he beat, they all had like high praise things to say about him. Even I forget his name. There was a common opponent that he had with Errol Spence, and the dude was like, he basically was saying that it was a totally different experience fighting Boots than Spence. He is saying how Boots was way more stronger, hit way harder, and everything in that documentary made you leave feeling like Boots is just this otherworldly type of fighter. So Boots has to come out and he got to show out if he in possibly like this destroy Zayas in 12 rounds or stop him early in order to continue to live up to the expectations that has been put on him. I don't know if he could do it though because he do seem like extra confident, and I know that could be a good thing because you want confidence, but can it be a bad thing because you when something like starts to become challenging or go wrong, maybe you might have doubt. I don't know, but and Zayas, he seems up for the challenge. I think he's trying to do right things. He seems like he's studying. He seems like he's ready to prove that he's on that level. So we just gonna have to wait and see. I'm looking forward to the fight. I'm definitely looking forward to the fight. But yo, Ness, man, why don't you gotta tell your audience the truth, bro. You had us, Father's Day peptides and how you lost all your weight and you got in shape without doing a sprint. You wasn't pounding the pavement. You didn't kill yourself in the gym. That's true.
But you know that. You watch me do it
I,
every fucking day right here on my treadmill.
Yeah, but I know what it takes to get to where you got, and everybody the
What
drugs,
what it take outside of what I'm saying, the only thing that we not talking about is my discipline.
Diet.
My discipline. That's part of discipline. If you're not gonna be disciplined to eat what you need to eat to get to your goal, then you're not gonna get there. But if I need to tell you that,
true. That's what
you're
I
a
was talking
baby.
about.
If I need to tell you that, then you're a baby. Because a grown man knows he got to put gas in a car.
They don't know.
It's a woman that don't fucking check her gas tank. A man knows. They don't
know how they don't know how strict and how disciplined you were with that diet.
Well, they're gonna fucking
to
learn.
get there.
They're gonna fucking learn because if you want to get here, you got to be serious. You got to be serious.
How many calories were you eating on a daily basis? Did you not track? Do you have like an estimate?
Of course I track. Anywhere from 16 to 2,000. Some days I ate two. Remember, you and I had this debate. You thought I was crazy. Remember? You didn't like my calorie count. Hold on.
No, I did like your calories. Let's remind the audience.
No. Let's remind the audience you didn't like my calorie count, and you said my protein was excessive.
No, your calories was fine to me. It was the protein. I was telling you, like the grams of protein were unnecessary, but the calories.
You're right. You're right. Remember, I came back and told you was right. I was eating way too much.
But
some days I still eat a lot because I be hungry. So like the day before yesterday, I got a coach now too. After I made my goal, I'm like, I'm trying to do something else. So I hired a coach. So my coach is even like, go up on your calories so you stop losing weight. So now
Yeah,
I have to make the 2,000 a day. And
to stay at that weight, right? Or you gonna
well,
keep
he
losing
wants me
weight,
to
right?
eat 2,000 a day because obviously every day I'm not eating 2,000. And so then he sees what I eat. He's connected somehow to my fitness pal or whatever the fuck it's called, that app, the track. And he hit me up like, yo, what the fuck you doing eating 278 grams of protein? And I'm like, nah, I was hungry, so I had a shake plus my animal protein, you know what I'm saying? So it took me over. Like yesterday, I was hungry. So I had a hot chocolate, right? And instead of doing a hot cocoa, I got the scoop of chocolate protein, and then I whipped it up so it don't get clunky. Then put the hot water and had cocoa, but it was really protein.
That's the only time people do that is when they totally locked in. Cause I used to do some wild shit like that too. With I didn't even put milk in my cereal. I put protein, but like vanilla protein into my cereal when I
Yeah,
wanted to
bro. I
like
mean, if you want to get
cheat.
there, you gotta be locked in, bro. Like this, what I be telling these dudes, and look, I do it over and over. Shout out to the dudes that realize it. Someone gave me a compliment yesterday, and highlighted my, work ethic, and I did it with Border Wars, bro. Like y'all make this shit so
I saw that
so
old
so
picture in Border
tough.
Wars.
Y'all make it so tough, but it's just like, no, lock in onto that goal, whatever that goal is, and don't stop till it's done. And you know what's gonna stop. Like, why would I have a pizza if I'm trying to prove to you guys I can do this in 90 days? It's like,
Nah,
have
you
that
can't.
pizza
Don't do it.
after. People be so weak-minded. Had that. What did I do? I waited till my birthday and I had that fucking pizza.
But that's all I'm saying is highlight that to the community
I
because that's what they
did. I
got.
told them
Y'all
that.
need to know that you don't have to go beating the pavement or go to the gym like you're fucking crazy. If you eating the low 2,000 or less calories, you're gonna lose weight. You don't have a choice but to lose weight because you're not even eating at your maintenance. You eating well below it. It's gonna take if you
But the
like
trick,
200 plus pounds, you got to eat way more than that to
the
maintain that
trick,
weight.
the trick is to go to the gym because that raises your body. What is that? The BMIR or the BMR? Your body, your metabolic rate, so that you burning more calories. The more you work out, the more efficient at burning fat your body becomes. So if you're just gonna walk, cool. It's gonna work. You're still gonna take longer than me because I was walking, dieting, and lifting weights.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But I would say all of that other stuff is like a supplement to the like the key thing, and the first key thing is the diet, and everything else is like assisting. In my opinion, the kitchen is really where you know what I mean.
Let me
That's where
respond to
everything is
this.
made.
Dr. Obi always right, always proving he's the real doctor in the community. Basal metabolic rate, and to Major League Man, he says, I don't track nothing. I look like an action figure with the flex emoji. Salute to you. And I am there now. I don't need to track no more because
Yeah, that's another
you
thing.
you 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 memorize your food. Like I already know what 2 cups of egg whites is in terms of protein, in
I want to
terms of
weigh
fat.
in on that.
I already know
You
how much fat one egg has. I already know how much 6 ounces of chicken, 7 ounces of chicken, 8 ounces of chicken, 9 ounces of chicken, 10 ounces of chicken is. I already know how much fat is in 300 grams of turkey meat. I know these things. So, yes, now I could do what he does. But if you don't know, you can't do that. Because look at yesterday. Yesterday, I had like 66 grams of fat. And that's because I ate turkey meat twice. So now I know I can't have turkey ground meat twice, even though it's 93% lean, because that double wallop of fat is pushing me. Now I can't have no snacks at night. I can't have nothing. You feel me? It's all about the numbers.
But the thing is, he said he don't track. I wanted to touch on that. If that's why I didn't track neither when I was at my peak, because I only ate 1 meal a day. If you fasting and you only eat 1 meal a day, it's gonna be very hard to eat over your caloric maintenance in 1 meal.
Mm-hmm.
So there is ways to go about it without tracking everything. You should be thorough and track
Yeah, but
shit,
everybody
but you
can't do
don't
what you
have
do.
to. True,
That
true.
one
Everybody
day,
can't do what you do either.
that one time a day is super difficult.
Did you do it?
I mean, I could do it right now. It's 12 o'clock. All I got to do is push to 340, have 1 meal, and it's a wrap. But that's
I
too
thought you was a
difficult.
faster though.
This
Was you
is
when you was faster? You was eating two meals.
you're not listening. It's 12 o'clock. I've already been fasting since 7 p.m. yesterday. That's how you
Yeah,
burn fat, homie. This a real motherfucking soldier here.
yeah.
We
That's what
we
I'm
just
saying. So what's
talking
the
burning
problem?
fat, bro. We just talking burning fat. You gotta know how to fuck with your body. Once you learn that, once you could tweak it. Right now, my body is burning fat because that's what is designed to do. If you don't fucking put no sugar into it, it's forced.
True.
It's forced to go into your fat cells and deplete them.
Hey, yo, Ness, and shout out to your wife, yo. One of them pictures was diabolical, my boy. I mean, lift the camera up, man. You doing too much. All right, yo, I'm
All
out.
right. Nah, man, I gotta show the V. Don't be mad at the V. It's 1% of 40-plus-year-olds have a six-pack. That's me. I'm in there, bro. 10% off. Be an in-shape dad like Ness, man. Make your kids proud, man. Put them fucking stomachs away, please. Please. Price with the counter. I think it's a counter, right? Weren't you already here, Price? Yeah, you was. Apologizing to Al.
Yeah. Look how you did it. You a tall nigga, boy.
Yeah, you say you don't want no beef in town business. And I like that, man. We ain't got to be beefing. We from the city.
I don't know if apologizing is the word, but I hear you, man. Hey.
I mean, you literally said sorry. Rewind it.
I didn't, but
You used one of the sorry words, bro. I promise you.
hey, I might have said my bad, but again, listen, man, you can call it what you want to. If you want to align that as an apology, hey, everybody got different definitions for sure, for shit. But guess what? I call it, hey, I raised the white flag on you, my nigga. And as far as the other nigga, I pulled off the white glove and slapped him with it. You feel me? Nigga on mamas. But anyway, Ness, let me jump on what you and Cliff Kniff was talking about, man. One of the main things that y'all did a great job, by the way. But one of the main things, and Dr. Obi, talking about that and all. Listen, it's a thing called addiction, man. Food addiction, sugar addiction, motherfucking addiction to
Very
routine. You
true.
feel me? And it sounds so good to be like, oh, just be strong-minded. And, hey, listen, nigga, addiction
Yeah,
is
but
for
that's
real,
what the
bro.
Reddit's for. That's what the
That's
Reddit
what I
for.
was doing.
The Reddit turns off any addiction.
Man, now you stealing my shine because that's what I was gonna tell him. That's when you do the research. Like I heard Ness, he the nigga, the spokesperson. He going hard on the peps like Zuffa and go for Zuffa. You feel me? So I did my research. You feel me? I looked into it, numerous videos, numerous studies, reading all that type of shit. Right? Went deep, even past Ness. And I see that red ain't no punk, nigga. Just the weight loss is just even like I wouldn't even say half of what it does. That shit is
Yeah. It's a miracle drug. I told you that.
that
It's
shit
gonna
cures
fix your
kidney
liver.
disease,
It's gonna fix your
liver,
liver. It's gonna fix your brain. It's gonna fix your arthritis. It's gonna fix fat oxidation. It's gonna fix your resting insulin. It's gonna fix what else? What else? Oh my God. Let me pull up some of this stuff, bro. And this is what I'm saying. When I was as enthusiastic as I was it was because I kept telling y'all, when this thing gets to the market legitimately, it will be a $50 billion drug. $50 billion. And he's already got another one, bro. This man is a monster. He's cornered the fat loss market. He owns them all. He's the inventor of all of them. Eli Lilly, that company.
Yeah, he just adding shit to it on top of fat loss.
Yeah.
But yeah, what the shit does is
Here it goes. I'm sorry I took long. but 86% liver fat reduction, 72% pre-diabetes reversal. Remember, my A1C was 5.6. I was pre-diabetic. That's 5.6 because 5.7, ask Raking, doctor in the chat, and Obi. 5.7 is literally diabetes. 5.6, pre. Right now, I'm a 4.9. I reversed it from a 5.6 to a 4.9. Cool. That's pre-diabetes reversal. 62% knee arthritis improvement. Who had to go to Panama for stem cells? Who was always rubbing their knees? Who was always complaining about their knees? Who doesn't complain about their knees? Who tells you they're in the gym every day? Who walks every day on camera to prove that their knees don't hurt? Who's getting assistance for their knees because arthritis? Nest is from the motherfucking Retta. But there's more. 24% body weight loss, 41% discontinued blood pressure medicine, which means it reduces your high blood pressure. 36% reduction in triglycerides, 24% reduction in high cholesterol, the bad one. Increase in metabolic rate, which means your body learns again how to burn fat the way that it's supposed to naturally by just doing what Ness is doing, walking. Increases the metabolic rate at rest, which means when I'm just talking and I'm not moving, let me get on camera because I'm not walking as I'm doing this, but I'm burning fat because my metabolic rate is increased right now. What else we got here for the goodies? Reduce in appetite and calorie intake. Clearly, that's the suppression part. An increase in bone mineral and density. So get them little weak-ass puny bones stronger as well. Bro, and that's just some of the stuff. It's not even done yet.
So
it's like, come on, bro.
You nerded out real quick. But
Nah,
let me,
they got to know the truth.
But exactly. But so again, for motherfuckers on here jumping on here like him juice, her milk. You feel me? Like, oh, just fast or just clean it, man. Listen, motherfuckers been already dogging their body, right? So bad. You feel me? That they gotta have shit like that. That they gotta have things that turn off the brain for them desires and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or that
ain't nothing wrong with that
lot.
because the goal is to take the time that you are on Retta to teach your body how to function, and then weed off. Because now you learn, and now you see the results. Now you're addicted. Now you want to go to the gym. Now you know how to eat. It's an assistance.
Just like you said, it's in the kitchen. It's not really in the gym. I mean, that's part of it because you got to save your muscle because that shit's so cold.
Yeah,
it eat everything on you.
It'll take everything if you ain't working.
Yeah. But if you do what you're supposed to do, that shit's gonna highlight the work that you do. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so not only is it gonna sit there and do. Look, I don't want to get it all on some pep talk, but listen, I just
you is long-winded. This is what I be telling Praise, right?
You said this whole shit, bro.
Just so you see that you always long-winded, and I don't be picking on you. But it's all right. I ain't gonna ring the bell because this a cheap plug. Father's Day sale, baby. Get your mother freaking Retta right now before it's too late. Or should we call it the Big R? I don't know what you're talking about. I never heard of Retta. I know about the Big R.
There you go. Okay, well listen. Just like you just nerded out right then, bro. You just did that, took my whole call. Not why I waited patiently, but go ahead. Go back and listen like you told me. Anyway, what I wanted to say was man, just like dude came on saying, "Oh, I don't even count. I don't even weigh my food." Man, that's because you've been doing it for you. I can eyeball work. Because when a nigga been doing it already for so long, you know what.
Handheld weigh scales, baby. That's what Jay-Z was talking about. Handheld weigh scales. When you in the game that long, you know what an OOO look like.
Exactly. But to a nigga who eating everything he see, he gotta weigh his shit because his fucking eyes bigger than his
Let
stomach.
me tell y'all a story, yo. Let me tell you how good this shit is. No, because you don't understand. It has everything to do with the addiction that you're talking about. I clearly was addicted to them insomnia cookies. I would buy 2 boxes, bro. Those cookies are expensive. They're like $32 a box. It's only 12 a box. I would buy 2 boxes. I literally would sit it on my chest while watching TV, laying in my bed, and eat them all. And the difference between then and now is I drove 50 minutes to go get a cookie. 1 cookie, not 24. I didn't sit it on my chest. I ate that cookie there, and I walked around the fucking mall. 1 cookie, not 24. This thing teaches you and it helps you understand the damage you've been doing to your body.
And the quick results does wonders. That's what people don't understand, man.
No, the quick results is the dopamine.
Who've done the transformation.
Yeah,
exactly.
The results is the dopamine, because you killing it. I am still in your call. You're doing a good job. You're right. Yeah. That dopamine replaces the addiction for food, because now you look so good. You're like, fuck that food. I want to look better.
Right. It's just a replacement. So, but you got to get on the right track. And this is like Ness always say, this shit is a cheat. It's a cheat code. And then once you get on code, lean the fuck back now be on your shit. But this is just like I've been falling behind so bad, I'm fucked up. It's gonna take forever.
Oh my God, I gotta interrupt again. He's right, because this week, I promise you, today is gonna be my first day doing 10,000 steps. All week I've been doing 3, 4, and 5, and still got a 6-pack this morning. And I said, yo, let me stop slacking. I gotta get 10,000 in. My wife ain't here, I fell off my steps.
Anyway, but so enough about that, man. I want to holler at what I want to talk to what people were saying, especially when they was talking about me and the shit that I said. Hey, so with Fonduran shit, man, right? Has he been beaten before? Yes, by a motherfucking flash knockout. You feel me? Out of nowhere that no one expected, not even you, guy. You feel me? And that's what happens. You feel me? Happened to Lubin in this fight with whatchamacallit, the twin. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Mind you, when he beat Lubin was a dog. Lubin was doing his thing. He was on a run, and then you feel me, lights out for the nigga. Stop it, standing up. You know what I'm saying? With Virgil. So just giving Virgil some credit real quick. But anyway, as far as Fondura, has he been beaten? Yes, I'm not saying like no one can beat him ever. No, niggas can't beat him now, and not in my eyes. He done switched the style up. He done learned to use his distance. Nigga's an animal. I don't know if he got LASIK or what, but hey, listen, that nigga, it's gonna be ugly for motherfuckers, man. I'm trying to tell you. Now, I understand he put all these classes on whatchamacallit, or asked for him, or maybe it was him, maybe it was his team. You gotta understand, sometimes when these reports come out, it ain't the actual fighter saying this, it's the motherfuckers representing them because they trying to get an edge. They want to keep making they fucking money because they ain't in the gym. They don't want this nigga to fucking lose because then they fucking bread goes down. So they gonna come up with any fucking plot schema, make you fight tomato cans for as long as you can. If the shit is paying, you feel me? The threats, even though if they feel you can beat them, they gonna lean back for as long as they can when you got people managing your career and you put them in position to do that for you. Because you may feel like you the shit and can kill everything, but you gotta be like, all right, you know what? Let me not get too big headed. Let me humble myself. Let me put somebody in position who know this shit better than me, because I just know how to whoop ass. I don't know how to line niggas up on what order to whoop their ass. So this is what I mean by some of you niggas is just, you don't have no comprehension skills, and you niggas don't have no critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you niggas do that shit, especially when you thinking, oh, you said he's unbeatable, but he's been beaten before. Man, I'm talking about as of today, right now, man. And I told you the niggas who I think can't beat him, and you got to take into consideration his style switch up and his experience and what he learned from that, man. Now, and I never said Boots gonna lose to anybody but him. I didn't say he was gonna lose to Virgil. I just said that's a nigga. You do that, you fighting somebody. This nigga just whooped on a nigga who everybody claimed Crawford had a problem with. You feel me? Made that nigga look like he wasn't even the same nigga. You feel me? I just told you, Lubin was on a run. Nigga, that nigga was knocked out on his feet. We was all there in the motherfucking in the A. We seen it all. You know what I'm saying? He's a beast. He been in there with dogs, niggas that's really punchers. Motherfucking niggas that you can't pronounce their names, but it's some real fucking machines. Matter of fact, I think the nigga nickname was the Machine. One of them niggas. But anyway, so versus fighting these motherfuckers you ain't never heard of until them niggas fought Boots. You feel me? I'm talking about niggas that already had names and beat niggas up, and then Virgil fought me. So anyway, it's not even a comparison, man. And as far as JT with the hey, what's JT? You my partner, man. Long time no here. But I gotta push back on the shit, man. And Cliff was saying was cool too, man. You ain't just don't nigga. We want to whip both your ass. We see what Kerr did with Shock. But nigga, don't you gonna see this? You bro get his ass beat, and you gonna curl your tail and really don't want to move up. You feel me? Nigga. Let's make it to where after I can whip this
Price,
nigga.
I got a counter, man. We got to get it going.
Man, you know I paid, but fuck it, it's good, man. Let these niggas burn.
All right, Al, counter.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What up?
First of all, I'm not one of these lazy fat guys that don't do nothing but sit around the house. I can easily knock out 40 push-ups and run a mile. So, y'all miss me with that. Um, yeah, man.
You ain't got no 40 push-ups, man.
I can knock out 40 push-ups.
You ain't doing real push-ups, Al. Not 40 real push-ups.
Push-ups. 40 on the spot without stopping.
Not no lock and load, Al. I know your form ain't right.
Wait, around and come right back up.
Bro,
without stopping.
Bro, your
Real
form
man,
ain't right. Ain't no way.
Bro, form
40?
straight, right, everything.
40? Man.
40.
I don't believe you. I bet you they ain't gonna look good. I bet you. I'm dead ass too. Y'all think I'm trolling them. I know for a fact. Listen, we was doing push-ups every day, bro. I've been in shape. Like, I just got in great shape. So like, bruh, I was doing 35s with Star until I finally got up to 50s. There ain't no fucking way your big ass doing 40. Get the fuck out of here. You gonna do 20 and then you gonna look like shit the other 20. And I put money on it. Drop down right now. Turn on the motherfucking Discord. Let's go. Exactly.
I can't do it right now.
Exactly. Nigga, I could fucking do it right now. And anybody who could really do it could do it right now. I'll send you the link. You do it on fucking YouTube right now. Come on, man. Y'all gonna stop playing with me like I ain't in the fucking gym every day, like I ain't been working out all my life. You can't do 40 push-ups, nigga. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all better stop playing, man. You gonna do 40 bullshit push-ups. You ain't gonna do 40 real push-ups. And that's money. I bet money.
All right, bro. I can record it and send it to you.
Do it then.
Tomorrow morning.
Shut me up. Tomorrow morning, that nigga need a whole rest day. This what I be saying.
No, I'm busy today.
Busy today. 40 push-ups is 40 fucking seconds if you lazy. If you lazy.
I'm not lazy.
I then. So you gonna do 40. You could do 40 in less than 40 seconds. You could do 40 in less than 40 seconds. Come on, man. This what I'm saying. Stop talking about shit y'all don't fucking know. You could do 40. You can't do 40. So get down and prove me wrong. Shut this loud motherfucker up. Shut me up. Make me apologize in front of everybody. Show us 40 correct money push-ups. Not no jailhouse garbage. Not no shaking, not no struggling, not your fucking ass in there. Real push-ups, like a fucking man. Show me. Niggas is crazy or something, man. Fuck wrong with y'all. Y'all niggas can't do this shit. I dare one of y'all show me 20 pull-ups. I give you $500 right now. You could do 20 pull-ups. Al in the Bay.
No, I can't do 20
exactly. Fucking exactly.
Stuff.
Niggas gonna be kicking and weaving and wiggling like a worm. They try to do 20 pull-ups, man. This shit is for men. Y'all can't be just talking about this shit. Y'all ain't living this shit. Acting like I don't know what the fuck it take to do shit. Get your asses in the gym. Let me move on, Al. You
But
ain't got
yeah,
nothing else to say.
but yeah, man. So you just got to put the work in if you really
When
want
you
to
gonna
lose
do
weight.
it? Because you've been telling us you want to lose weight for how long? You need a nigga like me that's just gonna stay on your ass. How long you been saying you gonna lose weight? So how you gonna sit here and tell us you just need to put the work in? No, you need to put the work in. Take your own motherfucking advice. Out here giving us advice. Type of weird shit is this? These niggas is crazy. How you giving us advice? Nigga 5'6", 5'4", 260. You giving me advice talking about some, you need to put
Not
the work in.
like 260.
You say you was 260. 240?
I didn't say I was 260.
240?
I said 240.
Al, this is what I'm saying. Get in shape so you can fuck me up. Got me bullying you. Fuck me up, man. You younger than me. Get in shape and fuck me up.
You know, so I don't even. I'm healthy. You know, I don't have no diabetes. I don't have no agging
God
pains like
bless.
that. So
God bless. Better be careful how long that lasts.
it's gonna last how
Look,
long I want it to
look
last
at
if
all
I
the
eat
shit I
right.
was doing. I mean, Al, look at all the shit I was doing. I was doing push-ups every day with Star. I was walking every day. And when I did my blood February 17th, I was still pre-diabetic. What are you talking about? Talking about you healthy. Fuck out here. Can't do 50 push-ups, but he healthy. But I was doing 50 and walking 15,000 steps and was pre-diabetic. Now, granted, that got to do with all the goddamn M&Ms I was eating. All the chocolate I was scarfing down at night. And maybe you don't scarf no chocolate, but,
No,
bruh.
that sounds like a personal problem.
Oh yeah, call it a personal thing. I ain't seen chocolate. Remember, I didn't need Reddit to quit the M&Ms. Remember that. Remember I told you I quit them shits back in fucking Vegas. And that's been discipline. You got to get here. I'm still waiting. You been said you was gonna lose weight. We still waiting. Then y'all got a motherfucker like me on your head. I'm motivation. Show me a scale. Take a picture. Shut me up. Let's throw a party when you win. Cause I'm gonna ring the alarm. Oh shit, he lost another 5. Let's go.
But yeah, man. So you just gotta put the work in. And it's not a magic, it's not a even though you shoot yourself with the needle or whatever, you take your pills or whatever, you still gotta put the work in. You
Hell
still gotta
yeah.
go to the gym. You still gotta eat right. It's not magical. You can't just take it and then expect to lose weight. You gotta put the work in. So y'all keep calling it a magic drug, which is not. It might help you, like a steroid will help you, but it's not gonna fix your problem. You know, people need people need to solve their problem and figure out what is they addicted to and why they can't stop doing what they're doing. Some people are stress eaters.
You
They
ain't
need to find
lying.
something else to do
That's
to
true.
release the stress instead of eating. You feel me? I don't eat to lose for my stress. You feel me? I'd rather go just, you feel me, do my poetry or, do something else to
Poetry.
release stress.
Uh-oh. Nah. I was a huge fan of Def Comedy Jam. And what's the other one they had? The Def Comedy Slam, right? I know he made one for poetry and one for comedy. Let us get
Yeah.
something. Let us get something.
Let's see if I have one on me right now on my phone.
You ain't got the one you got your wife with? You ain't write a little something to bag the lady? Roses are red, violets are blue.
Nah, well, I did write one for our anniversary. I just need to type it out.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Al better lose some weight, because I'm going to be all over you. Every day you
Sure.
call in,
I
we
just
going to do a weight check. Al
I
going to
just
be
read
so
the one.
mad.
I just read the one that I wrote for her.
Okay.
Your air is like your love is like air when it flows right through me.
Mm.
Eyes is the sun that I need to be near. The heart, even when it's troubled, is still close by you.
Let's go.
Even though our relationship could be like a roller coaster, I still want to ride with you.
Ooh!
I can't breathe without you. I can't think without you. My mind is focused on you. Even when I dream, all I dream is you. Because I want to get close to you, boo.
Let's go.
And that's the one I wrote for the anniversary. Something short and sweet.
That ending deserves snaps. Snaps. Cause I want to get close to you, boo. Let's go, Al. Let's go.
But yeah, though.
Al, let
I
me
got
get
a
the Hamza, man. I got Hamza over here, man.
That shit was trash. Hey,
Whoa. Yo, why y'all so
hey,
rude in this
blood, I'm
community?
never. Hey, listen, I hope his wife divorced him after that. Hey, get in the gym, nigga. Yeah, I'm here to cause disruption right now. Killer timing.
What the
Hey.
fuck? That motherfucker
This
came
what
in
happens when you go
shooting.
on the Hatrix.
He came in shooting.
Yeah, it's what happened when you go on the Hatrix. Hey, listen, that was garbage. He 5'6", 240, and there was that Al in the Bay.
Yeah, you in the Bay.
Hey,
You
bro,
said you
you
was
know,
gonna help him.
hey. Yeah, that's my point, nigga. You know I'm in the Bay. Fuck is you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Ain't no excuses. I'm at East Oakland Boxing Association. Yeah, we in East Oakland, 98th and Pippin, Brookfield, Dame Lillard. Come on, blood. Get it together. Ain't no reason you should be that big. Hey, blood, stop taking roids. All these drugs y'all taking. You need minerals. Minerals come from the earth. See, that's the problem. Y'all niggas think y'all smarter than the earth. The earth got all the minerals you need. It even said in the Bible. The minerals are what heals the nations. That's the iodine, the copper, the zinc. That you gotta have those things. If you take sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root powder, you're getting your 102 mineral balance. It's only 102 minerals in the earth. That's why I'm ripped up right now without any of that. Well, anything, and I've been getting some light work in, some sparring. Don't get your ass packed up out here. I bought some gear. Niggas is running their mouth. You're gonna get to work. I'm gonna, and then another thing, them Spartacus gloves. Them is some pretty nice gloves. You want some good gloves? Purchase those Spartacus gloves. They made with horsehair and foam, even the 16 ounces. They need a little break-in period, but them is some very, very nice gloves. Made in Pakistan. That's who making all the equipment. Ennis and Xander, 50-50 fight. I need to see it. Ennis is going up. He's not fighting little 47 pounders, 8-ounce gloves, and he's a bigger man. He's actually in there with a bigger man in 10-ounce gloves. It's going to be some work. It's going to be slightly difficult, especially if Xander chooses to box off the back foot. Because I've noticed that some fighters have a problem fighting off the front foot. Especially the black ones. You know what I mean? Once again, they need to watch they Chavez seniors, they Canelos. They need to watch some of these guys, the Aaron Pryors. You know, they need to watch how to fight off the front foot. You know what I mean? With slipping and head movement. Nash, you need to get off the juice even though you ripped up. Now listen.
That ain't juice.
50,
You hilarious.
50,
but I take it
50
as a
pull-ups.
compliment. I don't give a fuck.
No, listen. 50 push-ups, these niggas is, you can't, 50 push-ups is difficult. for some people,
Hell, for the average
especially
man, you
yeah,
and
50
listen, and
strict
let me
push-ups.
tell you, the average man probably can do 50, but he ain't gonna give you another 50 set, and he's going to struggle. So the average out of shape man that is overweight, he ain't giving us 40. I'm not even gonna go to the 50 and make it more tough. He ain't
Oh
giving us
no, no,
40
no.
straight. He ain't giving us
You
40
got
straight,
20.
and you ain't
You
giving it to us correct money. You just not, because I've been doing push-ups all my life.
oh, so what is the correct push-up going down? Like if it's a
All the
fist
way
under
up,
you,
all the way down. You know, not
chest touching.
your ass ain't in the air, your chest ain't in the air, and your ass is on the floor. No, your body is completely straight. Your arms are locked. You go all the way down at a 90-degree angle. Not those little jailhouse where you just bouncing. Man, no. Real
You know,
push-ups,
those
man.
those is to get your chest big.
Military
Those
push-ups.
ain't.
Up, down, up, that. Not that little pump shit. I'm in the park with a bunch of dudes. I'm doing pumps. Nah, 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 nah. Push up, push down.
Yeah, they call those strict push-ups.
Real man push-ups. Not no fucking bullshit
How many
make
pull-ups you
believe.
got?
I mean, my shit
How many
on you. I
pull-ups
just
you
I
got?
just did a pull-ups yesterday to prove it to old wizard. I did 20 just to play flying over the bar. Flying over the bar.
This nigga said flying over the bar.
No, flying. I mean, literally, I've
No,
already
I
screen
listen,
shared it.
blood. I get it. I did CrossFit. I could do strict push-ups, kipping
I could
push-ups.
easily do a
I
muscle up. I haven't attempted it, but the way I'm above this bar, I could easily do a muscle up.
yeah, I could do a muscle up is about technique. I could do one and I haven't did one in at least 10 years. But that's me though. I'm different. Um,
Look at that
and I
form.
don't do that many pull-ups
Amazing
like I
form.
used to.
Look at the
I don't do that
leanness.
many pull-ups.
All muscle in the body. Lord have mercy. Y'all playing games, man. To get this
Hey,
10%
no, for
off.
real though, you cheating though.
Hey, I'm cheating. I'm
You
leaner
you
than
cheating.
you. And you fucking
It's
dark
cap.
as hell. What? Nah,
It's
you right.
cap.
You right. I am capping. Your stomach is way better than mine. I'm gonna get there
No,
though.
no, no, Ness. I seen you, blood. Your serratus on the side. That's like where your ribs are. Man, you pretty ripped.
Nah, but not yet. You
You
still more lean than me. I remember your
no,
stomach.
I'm not that. Back when I came to Border Wars that year, I was probably like 146.6, 147. I'm up to like 152 now. So I'm still lean, but I'm not as lean as I was at 152. When you seen me, that's when I'm literally 147 is when I'm God body. That's why I said I would be a real welterweight. But I had to be vegan and do that. And that was during Ramadan when
H-Town
I'm
said I only
fasting.
did that because I ain't got no weight on my legs. They chopsticks. No, my legs look like yours used to look before you ate too much.
No, see, I work, and my legs is big though. Pause. I work on my legs a lot. I do a leg days every day for me. I do minimal pull-ups and dip. Now get on that dip bar. I do dips too, weighted dips and all of that. But since when I'm boxing, I don't do dips and pull-ups like that because I want my arms and not have that tightness in them in my shoulders. I want to be free flowing. I usually just do all legs and ab and core work. I've been getting on my ab and core work, but I really just came on here to say, y'all send us some good energy. We fighting next week. Aaron
Who,
main
Dion?
event.
Oh, Aaron.
No, Dion fought like a couple weeks ago. He lost. He fought a Russian. He was in there with a very experienced Russian amateur guy. He did well though. He looks good in there. Dion is really looking good in the ring, but he was in there with an experienced guy, and it's just the amateurs, and we not really trying to. Dion wants to be a professional, and I'm teaching him how to fight like a professional. He will eventually. He only 4 fights in. So he fighting again. We're having a show at East Oakland Boxing Association on August 1st. I got Mbe. I got my man Young Fa Efferson Mbe from Eritrea, my nephew. He's fighting. All our guys are matched up at East Oakland Boxing Association on 98th and Pippin in Brookfield area in East Oakland.
Come out, watch the show. It's gonna be a good show. We got young Pablito out there. I mean, all our guys that box out of East Oakland are getting work. It's gonna be a good amateur show. East Oakland is run by the city, so it's a nonprofit organization. We have youth programs. Man, it's a real good event on June 27th. Look out for Aaron Coley in Huntington, New York, at the Paramount Theater. He's fighting main event against Wendy Toussaint. Wendy Toussaint's last fight was against Amo Williams. He lost. This will put Aaron back in the top 10 in the IBF sanctioning. It's for IBF NABA title. So we're looking to grab that. We are on our way to a title. I'm training Aaron full time now. We've been working. And the last thing I want to say before I get off of here is when we're training, bro, I've watched Floyd Mayweather and Andre Ward train in person. When you go into the gym, I'm just gonna give you a quick insight on what Floyd Mayweather does in the gym and why he does 3 hour sessions. He spars, then does mitts, then does the bag, then does like maybe the reflex bag, then the speed bag, then he goes to the jump rope, calisthenics, then he's throwing punches with weights, then he'll go home and then wake up and then go for like a 8 mile, 10 mile, 6 mile runs and shit like that. Just doing all the gym work will take you 3 hours. And then on the days he doesn't spar, he does everything I just named, but long mitt work. Bro, I've been doing that in these sessions with Aaron. It's been 3 hour sessions. And we've been sparring, getting work in. Aaron has been in all top professional championship camps. He's been in camps with Caleb Truax, Peter Quillen, uh, what's the guy who fought Andre Ward? Bam, big guy. I forgot his name. He was a light heavyweight.
Edwin
I think his last
Rodriguez.
name. Yeah, Edwin Rodder. He been in camp with him. Just mad guys, blood. Austin Trout. So at this point in his career, he doesn't need those type of camps. He needs to be able to work his moves and get. He's still be getting good work with guys. But man, we're just looking to bring home a win. This is a pretty high profile scrap. You know what I mean? So I'm used to just being in corners anyway. It's very simple. You want to execute the jab. You know what I mean? A 10 rounder is not it's not that difficult. It's all about pace. So y'all be looking out for that. Um, I hope dude is on weight. If not, we got mad stipulations for cuz. We're not playing. And then with the IBF, I don't know if they have the same rehydration rules for the 10 pounds if one is a regional title like an NABA. But I'm going to be looking into all of that. And you got to get your IVs after you weigh in. You gotta IV it. People like to really drink. You still drink your fluids, but you get some IV therapy. That's going to rehydrate you quicker. That's what all the real pros do. So, man, thank you, Ness. Appreciate you. Keep up the work. Stop shooting them needles in your ass. It's not cool. Hey, Blood, your poems was trash. Get your poem work up. Um, that was garbage. Shout out to my man Two Tone on the Hatrix. This will happen when I go on there. I come on here and I'm all about disruption. I got to stay off the Hatrix. It's all about love. It's the most strongest force in the universe, and it is what binds the universe together. There would be no units. Remember, universe means one verse. That's how it came into order from the supreme being. One yourself, nest. Stop shooting needles in your butt.
All right. Punch Talk Boxing.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I can do 40 push-ups. Ow, can you? Hey, I got 5 counters for Al, bro. If he could show you proof that he could knock down 40 good push-ups, bro.
Good ones. You heard him.
Yeah, some
Al.
good ones. Yeah, but the next superstar, bro, there's no question. It's Boots. He's the next Black American superstar in the boxing game, baby.
But he got to
Tank
win.
is he gonna win. Tank Tank is MIA. Haney soft. Shakur's a duck. Richardson's a bitch. It's gonna be Boots, bro. Come on. My nigga from Philly gonna do it. He gonna get the win. He gonna do it in a nice fashion too. You gonna see. He gonna drop his ass a couple times, bro. I can't wait.
He
I
gonna
was just
drop
telling my
Xander? Damn.
hell yeah. I was just telling my wife the other day, I'm like, hey, babe, I can't wait till the 27th. She like, yeah, I can't wait for our son's birthday party too. I'm like, nah, baby, fight night. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this shit for months. Yeah, I mean, she know I'm a big boxing fan, but we're gonna have my son's little birthday party. But out here, I'm assuming, I'm assuming they're gonna fight around like 9ish out here. So
Yeah, you on the
good part.
West?
Yeah, West Coast.
Yeah, you
So
good. You
what?
good.
Yeah,
It's
because
gonna
every
be
time they
like
fight in New
6
York,
by the time the card even start.
yeah. So yeah, because usually when they fight, like Shakur, when he fought T.O., bro, that was hella late. It was like 9 something. It was like
Yeah.
midnight out there. I'm like, that's crazy. I can't believe you guys in the East Coast be staying up late like that to watch boxing. That's crazy.
Yeah, they play us out on the East, man. That's what I was loving about living in Vegas.
Yeah, bro. I love the times out here, bro. 9ish, 8:30 is perfect. But yeah, next week, bro, I can't wait. I'm gonna be wearing my motherfucking Timbs. Oh, it's good. Next superstar, baby boots. You guys have a good one.
You too, you too. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. My wife is actually listening to the show. Shout out to my wife. You got to have a woman that supports what you do. And she's given me the message that I need to remind you guys that it's about a 99.9% possibility that the post office is closed because of June 19th, not only today, but tomorrow as well. So obviously, I won't know until the show is over, but that is going to push the timeline back on your shipping. Just saying. Doesn't mean you don't get the 10% off for the Father's Day sale. It's going from now until Sunday. Save 10% on your order, but I've just been notified that the post office is. I mean, actually, where is what's his name? Don't help me. Stick Talk, he's a mailman. Jerv, he's a mailman. Mike, you a mailman. Is it open or do you got off today? What up, James, in Atlanta?
What's up, Ness, man? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, man, that shit probably gonna be closed all weekend, man. So everybody should probably just expect it just to get their shipments on Monday. I mean everything to ship out on Monday. But nah, man, shout out to Al from the Bay, man. I was gonna cut his call, man, until he read that poem. And I'm gonna give him credit, man. I'm gonna give him an E for effort, man. He
Yeah, I
tried.
gotta cut
You know,
people call who barely call. Al's a loyal caller. Y'all
hey,
be
bro, man,
bombing
but
on the dudes that keep the show alive.
nigga full of shit though, man. But
Whoa.
it's all good, man.
I
He's
don't
full of
think he
shit.
full of shit because he'd have did the
You
push-ups,
think
right? Like he
he's
ain't
either,
do it
he's
admitting that he
either,
can't do it.
niggas either full of shit or he's slow. One or the other, bro.
Whoa.
There's no in between. I'm just standing on that. But that's just how I feel personally about the dude, man. But it's all good. But Ness, man, why the fuck we talking about this, man? We ain't talking about like the two Mexican faces of boxing, man. The two South Carolinians. I mean Californians, man.
Who's that?
Man, Virgil and Ryan. Like, bro,
Well,
that's a
both of
much
them
bigger,
dudes don't be fighting, bro.
but that's a
Like
much bigger fight. So let's
Virgil's
roll.
Virgil's in litigation. And anyway, I plan on talking about that tonight, man.
Oh shit, my bad. Then I'll fall back. Then I'll get back to this topic. Then, well, end of the day, man. Well, I don't know why everybody so high on Xander Zayas, man. Like his best win was what Sloy Spoomer or something like that, a prospect that nobody heard of, and then what Jorge Perez, who got an upset victory over Charles Caldwell, another Ohio fighter that can't get shit done. Like, come on, man. Like we gotta stop the bullshit right here. The bookies got this shit right with Boots being a minus 500 favorite. This shit's gonna be a fucking wash. Like you can look at the names on Boots' resume, man, from the Stanionis to the Via to the Karen to just the Lipians, and those are all hard outs to most fighters in boxing. Whereas the names that Xander beat, we kind of scratch our heads where we had people from smaller weight classes willing to jump up and fight those same opponents, man, like the Patrick Teixeiras. So what are we doing here? We know this shit's gonna be like it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. But the Puerto Rican pride, people just want to be different. People just like the Bad Bunny fans in the community and all the other shit. They just really want to see something
Why
different,
can't
but
they
it's not
just?
gonna
Why they can't just be supporting?
come on, man. You know the shit's gonna go the other way. I can't wait. I hope you do your betting show and everything like that. You tell us what you betting and everything. But I know you're not betting Xander. I know you're not betting Xander. But other than that, Ness, man,
Xander plus
can't wait.
650, man. That's good money
Come on,
for a decision too. With Boots going 24 rounds with Karen
man.
plus six
Hmm.
money decision on Xander is not a bad idea. Plus 650,
And you believe Xander would have got Karen out of there? I'm
Uh,
just asking.
I believe I see, but it's not about that for me. It's about
See,
no, because you again, you think I'm trying to
that's
debate.
the silent
I'm
thing.
just
No,
showing you why I feel Xander will do better. That don't mean he's gonna win. Again, I just feel that what Karen does, Xander does it better, and he's bigger, taller, longer, younger.
Xander's no different than the Jermaine Ortiz to me, man. I think he's overhyped, bro. I think he's gonna get up. I think
Nah,
Boots gonna get it.
there is a difference, but you're entitled to that opinion. But the difference is he won two belts. Jermaine never won a belt.
Jermaine never won a belt, but come on.
There's
Look,
a clear difference there because only 1% of boxers in boxing become world champions, and Xander won two belts. So
but
there,
even Jermaine,
he's
but
he
even Jermaine, but even
Jermaine
Jermaine
didn't
fought
win
better.
he didn't win a
But
belt
he,
though. He didn't win a
but he
belt.
fought, but he fought better opponents than
But
Perez and
he's
Barao,
not a
though.
world champion though.
But come on, if he would have fought the likes of Perez and Barao, he would have been a world champion.
No,
Like
that's not true
you,
because we
you not,
seen him.
you not
You're not listening. We seen him
okay.
have his face more beat up than when he fought Loma and Tio versus Murang, who Devin knocked out.
Kindness. Hey, I'm just gonna stick. I'm gonna stand. I'm staying on my side of the street with my opinion
You're
on what I feel.
entitled to. You're entitled to. It's a debate show, bro. Stay over there.
For sure. For sure. I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna stay over here. But as always, Ness, man, you're doing a great thing for the community and everything, man. Keep giving us exposure to the peptides. Keep doing your workout journey. Hell, the 20 posts was hella impressive, man. Your push-ups, all that shit, man. It's great work, man. So as always, Ness, shout out to you. Shout out to the community, man. Y'all boys be cool.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Hey, listen, man. I'm just hard on everybody because I want us all to do better, especially the people that I met already. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't pick on K Banger because he at least he in the gym. He working out. He sparring. What could I say? Motherfucker fuck around and hit me in the head. He sparring dudes bigger than me. So, can't really say nothing about him. And he's actively losing weight. I mean, I still recommended it. Why not lose more, faster, better, Actually have your body working properly versus, starving yourself, because that's what happens. Most people need to starve themselves, restrict from all the calories and carbs in order to lose the weight, and then they hate their diet. Pay the price with the $5. Forbes says $5. I might have to get some pep. Redder. Forbes, you got my number, man. Hit me up. Weedy 420, Weedy Gonzalez. Welcome to the prospect level. Weedy, I'm lighting up as we speak. Yo, I wonder if they had a microphone connected to Lil Wayne's lighter. Because I feel like my lighter never sounds like his lighter did in the Carter album, right? They must have taped up a little mic and shit to get it to sound way better. Jalil, pound for pound, number one in the chat, still holding it down. Salute. Shout out to you. Chin. Al, respectfully as possible, 240 at 5'4" is not fucking healthy. Trying to tell home skillet. Bro, and the bottle of Retta is $70. And I did the math for people yesterday. You're going to get 20 shots out of that if you do the half a milligram. And honestly, 20 shots would be 20 weeks. That's probably too excessive. I would do, or rather I did, 6 to 8 at a half meg. I went 6 to 8 weeks at that dose. Then I flipped the switch and did that same dose twice eventually on Monday and Thursday. So a 10 is mad affordable and it'll get you right. Ow. But last call for them callers if you're trying to call in. Discord available, the Zoom available. Dr. C Jr., where you at? No Dr. C. No Dr. C. He is not a Boots and Xander fan. Discord available, X Spaces. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. I got to hit to the post office anyway. Might be closed. Might be closed, but hey, sales running all weekend. So you good. You know. Somebody said, what unit is that? That would be 0.5. 0.5 on your syringe. 20 times. Simple. Easy math. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to talk some boxing, right now is the time. If you want to place an order, sales lasting all weekend, 10% off. If you order today, I'm going to get it out today, only if the post office is open. If not, it looks like everything will be going out Monday morning due to the holidays. Timboski, what up?
What's going on, Mr. Gibbo? What you saying, blood?
What you
What's going on,
saying,
Mr.
blood?
Gibbo? Yeah, what's going on, Mr. Gibbo? New informer, new shit, Mr. Gibbo.
Excuse me.
Mr. Gibbo. What you saying, blood? You hear me?
Hold on, let me answer this because this is important. 80 F V Velasquez, $10. Ness, are you no longer using that Elevate XL company anymore? No, man, they were not doing a good job with the shipping and customer service. People were not happy. So, you know, that's a direct indictment on me because I am endorsing them. I'm telling y'all they gold. And then they fucking me over, you know, by not doing what they supposed to do, and I'm getting complaints. And I'm already a busy man. I don't need to handle someone else's customer service. So I'm handling customer service now. Like I've always told him he should have had me do because I just thought maybe his age was getting in the way. And Dr. Obi, he says, that's not reconstituted though. 0.5 unless I'm missing something. Yes, you are. I didn't say 0.5. It's half a meg. Half a meg. You're going to put 100 units into a 10 vial. And out of that 10 vial, you either got 5 2 meg shots, 10 1 meg shots, or 20 half a meg shots. And you could even get more if you do a quarter. Because truth be told, I started at a quarter now that I think about it. I started very low. I wasn't with the whole jumping up. Timboski, take it away, please.
Yeah, Mr. Gibbler, man. Salute, blood. Salute. New in shape, informed Mr. Gibbo. You understand? Coming to dominate. He might pick your gal up and do something mad to it. You understand? But, you know, I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? And salute to the community. Hope everyone's having a nice week. Hope everyone's family's well and healthy. And you little haters, listen, you. I told you, you boost my rocket ship in the air of confidence. And you know who you are. I know you don't like listening to me, but you're going to listen. Hey, Mr. Gibbler. So this is the topic of Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis. I'm looking forward to that fight. It is a great fight. It is a great fight on the spectrum. But obviously, you know me, the UK forefront, you know, head honcho of over here. You said boxing's next big superstar. What are you talking about? In America or worldwide?
I mean, listen, you can answer however you interpret it because you're international.
Yes, international. Because I know you be keeping a close eye on some of our UK fighters. You saw the love and you saw the fucking the magnificent the magnitude of when Chris Eubank Jr. went to Africa and the whole country of Nigeria, absorbed his energy. I don't know. Did you see that? Did you see that?
No, you said
I guess you didn't.
You said Chris Eubank Jr. No, I don't watch those guys.
Okay. Well, you need to, because those are global superstars. Those are guys that are putting other guys on the spectrum. Other countries love those guys. We don't know if other countries love Boots Ennis. We don't know if Puerto Rico. Well, when I speak to the Americans, they say that Puerto Rico is a part of America. America has adopted or headlocked Puerto Rico, so we're not going to count that. So I don't know if any other countries love Xander Zayas. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Maybe they put on a great fight for us as fans, because I do have that as I do have that as a 50-50 fight. There's chips on both guys' shoulders, chips on Boots' shoulders to say that he hasn't fought anybody of any real that has a heartbeat, and Xander Zayas a chip on his shoulder. People thinking that he's just going to get run over, which is incorrect. Incorrect. He's a unified champion for a reason, and he's young, hungry, just like Boots Ennis, young, hungry lion. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy that they say Terrence Crawford retired because of Boots. So we're gonna see what's on the horizon with that fight. Best luck to both guys. I want to see what coaching. I want to see the type of strategies these guys both develop once the fight occurs. And Mr. Gibbler, I've got a juicy fight for you. What do you think of Naji Lopez and your boy Lester Martinez? Who do you have winning that fight? Because that fight is on the horizon and has been made. So what do you say to that?
Lester Najee. I mean, Lester probably is gonna win because he's the bigger puncher, but Najee is gonna give him a
He's the
lot
bigger
of.
puncher. Whoa, Mr. Gibbler. How is he the bigger puncher if he's small? He's punching in a smaller weight class.
I mean,
I'm just asking.
he's the bigger puncher in his division. Najee is not. He's getting dropped, not really dropping.
Okay, but he does have power also. We does have power also. Naji Lopez,
I'm just
bigger,
saying,
longer,
man.
more.
I'm just saying what I'm saying, which is to me, Lester looks like the bigger puncher in his division.
So do you think that Naji would? Do you think he has more skills or in the skills department? Because he is more athletic, more rangy. I believe that his jab, he's got a more credible, more destructive jab than Lester Martinez. What do you say to that, Mr. Gibbler?
Then who's got a more credible jab?
Naji Lopez is more destructive. He can do more things with it. He's more athletic. I believe he's more explosive. Lester Martinez, I would say, is more durable. He's more experienced fighting the better guys. But this is a new weight class for him. You understand? 175 is not a joke. 175 is not 168. Hence why multiple other guys didn't want to move up from 168 to go to 175. That's going to be a great fight, Mr. Gibbler. A great fight. What do you say to that?
Sounds good. I'll take it.
And your let me get your actual your synopsis on this Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas. Where do you see both guys going from? Like, where do you see the winner and the loser heading off? Like, gearing towards? Where do you see?
Shit, that's what we talking about for Boots and Xander. A win means stardom. That's what I believe.
Stardom.
I believe a win means stardom, especially for Xander. I mean, he's already Puerto Rican. They already treating him bigger than, his accomplishments. Imagine he beats Boots. He's already with Bad Bunny. He was already on the Super Bowl. Imagine he beats Boots. Top Rank is gonna fucking take out all the stops and roll out the red carpet because they don't believe. They didn't want him to do this. So if he does the unthinkable and beats Boots, now he's got it'll be like when Crawford beat Prescott.
Yes. I'll ask you this, Mr. Gibbler, as well. If he does beat Boots, if he does get over the line, do you see him making Puerto Rico his home of fighting? Because they tried to give it to Matias failed. Do you
I think he'll have a few fights there, but he won't make it his hub because there's always going to be more money here. Even though that's America and dollars, the economy in Puerto Rico is not the economy of the states of America.
Oh, Mr. Gibbler, listen to this now. Listen to this now. This is why I love Xander Zayas as a fighter. You know what I'm saying to you? As a human being, because he cares about the fans. He took this fight. He didn't remember Mr. Gibbler. He didn't have to take this fight for the amount of money that they were offering. He didn't have to take this fight now. He could have went the other way and got a more lucrative offer. The guy says he's not a fan of fighting for just the money. Like I said, he's more of a legacy type of guy. He cares about his country, and I believe he will make Puerto Rico a hub, not just because of the financial. He'll still get paid very, very well. Don't get it twisted, Mr. Gibbler, because I'm sure that dollars is it the dollars the same in Puerto Rico as in America, as in you guys share the same dollar, right?
But that's what I'm saying. But the jobs are not the same. Like you literally can become a nurse over there, and you're gonna make less. Like my niece, she went to school there. My uncle's daughter was raised over there,
Okay.
and
Okay.
she became a nurse there. Moved to Florida, lives in Tampa now, and is getting real nurse money. Bought like 2 houses already. Like it's just totally
Oh
different,
shit.
bro.
Oh shit. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you learn
no,
something new
it's
every day.
the money is different. It's just better life over there. You know, come on, you sound like you from an island. You know what the island life like?
Yeah, no, 100%, no, 100%. Obviously, Mr. Gilbert, but I've been living in the UK for over 25 years now, so it's kind of,
You don't
you know
go
what I'm saying,
back
maybe
and
the
visit?
economics. Of course I do. Of course I do. But I'm talking about actually
Shit, I'm
staying there.
going
You know,
back. I'm going back this year. I ain't been back since the last time.
but
We going
you stay
back
there
this
for a
year.
month.
Yeah,
You
but
stay
but,
there. You
but
stay there
that's
for a month.
why.
You got
Look. The last time I went was 3 years ago now. Believe it or not, that was 3 years ago.
But listen to this, Mr. Gilbert. Listen to
Wasn't
this.
it?
I'll give
I'm
you
gonna
this. I'll
check
give
my
you.
YouTube.
It was, yeah,
Good.
it was 4 months. If I'm not mistaken, it was 4 months ago. If I'm not mistaken. But
4
Mr. Gilbert,
months? You
I'll give you
crazy?
this.
It wasn't no 4 months ago.
Hey, wait, didn't you go? Wait. We're in June now. No, we're coming to the end of June. No, not in the
Now I'm
end.
talking
We're
about
in
when
the
I
middle
was
of June.
working out there.
Oh, when you was working. Okay, cool. Yeah. That wasn't no 4 months ago. Yeah, incorrect. That wasn't 4 months ago. But I'll give you this, Mr. Gibbs. That's what I said. This is why we try and learn. We try and learn from, guys that like to travel like yourself, multiple other guys. We try and learn, you know what I'm saying? Because it's very important. You guys can say, oh, what's Tim Bolski? What's Fun Bolski talking about? You're going to fucking know what I'm talking about when you step out of your lane and you go into another lane and you network and you bump heads with the right people and the right frequencies. This is what Mr. Gibbs is talking about. Because I didn't know any of that financial economics over there when it comes to Puerto Rico and America. I didn't know. I
Yeah.
thought you share
I
the
mean,
same dollar.
remember it's a Caribbean island, so it's doing better than Jamaica because of the assistance to America, but Jamaica, DR, Puerto Rico, what is that? Cuba, all that shit is fucked down. You know, you gotta love you gotta make American money or foreign money. Like you gotta make money from another country to live in those countries. Or you're a minimalist, whatever the fuck, minimalist, and you can do it less, but it's gonna be
Let me
tough.
ask you this.
It's
And
third world type shit over there.
Mr. Gibbler, I appreciate for giving me your time. I got 2 to 3 questions for you. Short and calm questions. Nothing long, no soliloquies. You know what I'm saying? No niggas explaining. I got one fight question for you. Obviously, we got Jalil Hackett, Sergey Devianchenko. Who do you have winning that fight?
Derevyanchenko and Jalil Hackett. That's gonna be a tough one, bro. Tough one.
Tough
I don't
one.
know. I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta see. Derevyanchenko is
serious.
old enough that Hackett can probably, grind him down. But listen, if we get a vintage Derevyanchenko, that's gonna be a really tough fight for that guy.
See, it's very tough fight. See, we can break this down, Mr. Gibbler. Tough fight. And I'll give you another one, Mr. Gibbler. Obviously, we have the return of Jamal Charlo against Keon Mazulder. Obviously, we don't know who that is, obviously, on the horizon, but I'm looking forward to seeing Jamal Charlo coming back. What do you think that he will look like on the horizon, Mr. Gibbler? And what do you want to see? What do you want to see? Like,
I
he's had the
mean,
redemption.
this fight. Come on, bro. This is just some regular shit. I'm not expecting nothing. This is gonna be another Lamana type performance.
Okay, fair enough. But this
I mean,
is
he hasn't fought since Lamana, so this is just another fucking tune-up, bro.
Fair enough. And then I'll give you this one. Stephen Fulton against Liam Wilson. You know what I'm saying? We saw with Liam Wilson how he put up a credible bout against Navarrete or whatnot. We saw Stephen Fulton. He looked like pants. He looked like shit against Mr. Figueroa. You know, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's Fulton got left. You know what I'm saying? Of the Philly native guy. We're gonna see what's left of him. And
But
Mr. Gibbler,
he's
one more.
also in a tune-up, bro. How we gonna see what? I mean, I don't know.
Hey, Mr. Gibbler, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. We've been watching this sport for over 20 years, man. You've been watching it way longer than me. The tune-ups. There ain't no tune-ups nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying to you? This fight is a fight game, man. You can lose at any given moment. You get ready so you don't have to be ready. You know, so you get ready. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be ready. Sorry.
You
You
stay
stay
ready,
ready.
so
You don't have
you
to
ain't
get ready.
gotta be ready.
You gotta be ready. Exactly. And Mr. Gibbler, Conor McGregor, Terence Crawford. Do you give Terence Crawford any chance of winning and defeating and knocking out Conor McGregor in a fucking octagon? Yes or
Man,
no,
I don't
sir?
even know why y'all talking about that again. Crawford said when
Yes,
they
yes.
did offer it, he's not doing that, and he's not getting kicked in the face, and that's his prerogative. Why we?
Oh, no. You're a logical man, Mr. Gibbler. You're a logical man. You like to give logical explanations. So I just wanted you to give out a logical explanation to the stupid, delinquent, deluded fans that believe that Terence Crawford has a chance in the octagon. Did you hear what he said? Did you
I
hear what the man said?
I don't know what chances he got. I think that he knows he doesn't have much of a shot. That's why he didn't take the shot.
He's
Because
got Mr. Gibbler.
according to
Mr. Gibbler.
McGregor and according to Bud, it was 200 million. You don't turn down 200 million. I mean,
Hell to the no, Mr.
he
Gibbler. And Terence
he obviously, is in a very good financial place and also thought to himself, I'm not gonna lose just for this money that I don't really need. When I could get seriously
yes.
hurt too, he could get seriously hurt.
Yes, head split. You know, I was having debates with people the
Imagine
other
he
day,
gets
Mr. Gibbler, talking about.
kicked in the face and he get a permanent, scar because you got to
No,
get stitches. Now you got
no,
a
Mr. Gibbler,
fucking
Mr. Gibbler.
slice in your head and shit like a weird ass
No,
MMA guy, and you only did a one
those,
off. And
Mr.
and
Gibbler, no,
some rich
they were talking.
somebody's gonna say, oh, he's rich. He could do plastic surgery, and maybe that's true, but I don't know. Is it worth? I don't know.
Mr.
I
Gibbler,
don't
no,
know.
no. They were talking about Terence Crawford he's very elusive. He's elusive enough to stay out of the way of Conor McGregor's, leg kicks and his elbows and the knees. He's elusive.
Again, I don't
He can.
know. I don't know what he can do, bro. It's just totally a
Different.
different, you know, sport, bro. It's just a different
Mm, mm,
sport.
mm. Listen, Mr. Gibbler, I could listen. Like I said, man, I appreciate you giving me your time. I do. I appreciate you giving me your time. If it was up to me, I'll stay on this motherfucker all day. But like I said, man, I gotta love you and leave you because I know you wanna go off and do your bits and pieces, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep staying healthy, keep staying fit, man. Keep coaching the community, keep telling us what's going on, what not, keep us updated with your journey. You know what I'm saying to you? It's very, very, very good, man. I told you when I get to almost pushing 50, I want to be looking in shape and whatnot myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's good, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Gibbler, man. I'm not at heel. I don't need to climb no one's back. I don't need to scratch anyone's back or tell anyone this and that and carry anyone's jock straps just to give credit when credit's deserved and due. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Gibbler, man. Make sure you have a good rest of the day. And to you haters, go fuck yourselves if you don't like me. Yeah.
Salute. That is everybody. Discord, X Spaces, Final Call, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitters. If you want to talk, getting in shape at the Boxing Voice. If you want to talk, boxing or border wars. So yeah, Velasquez, I'm no longer with Elevate 2XL. I'm with better people. No disrespect to him, But the same way we found him, I had to find someone else. Remember, I've been on this shit since October 15th of 2025. So, it is what it is. Uncle Tim, $5. What do you think about Blue Blood saying if Boots win, he got to call Crawford out for that video? I like it. Why not? Turkey, you never know what Turkey offers Crawford. And for Boots, that's the biggest fight you can get. Why not? And if you don't get it, guess what? You getting free publicity anyway, right? So I would totally, see what's what. But we got Javier Olivares. How much is the fight going the distance? Okay. I guess you want to know the odds? Is that what he's asking for? Because he wrote that all as one word. I don't even know. While I look that up, we got pay the price, $2. Come on, at least 15%. It's a double holiday weekend. Man, if you only knew, at 10% ain't no joke. Y'all playing games. We got James Payne Lethal. Damn, they got a pre-sale going. That's what's up. Shout out to No Limit. Pre-selling at Earl Spence. James Payne, are you there? Is you with me? Yo, no James Payne. James, where you at? Where you at? All right, he dropped off. We're going to give him a few minutes to jump back in, see if it's going to work. All right, he's not there. That's it. That's it. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Until the next one, peace.